These guys, they already have a plan B. Since we can say make we do them, we will do them. They already have a plan B. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to every one of you. Thank you for your time with us. I appreciate you all. Mother for Mommy Diaspora, I appreciate you, my lovely mother. Thanks for all that you do. Thank you, Abu Azi. God bless you. Thanks for all that you do. At peace, and many, many more. Mother Peg Modi, Mother Eugenia, Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, Vitus Ekwebele, and many, many others. Now, God will bless you now. I just want us to start talking right now. I would like to start with the first person on the panel. Then we'll take it from there, which is Black Panther. Black Panther, my brother, how you see this matter? Talk to us.
My brother. God will bless you. God will bless you richly. I want to thank Mommy Diasporas and all other protocols. I'm just in a hurry now to move out of where I am. I want to thank you. You see, when I was saying it yesterday, we should have plan B. You people thought I was joking. Have you not seen it now? Have you not? You see, you Nigerians, I think they talk plan B. Now everybody talk plan B. Even my brother in UK, they talk plan B. Did I not make mention of it yesterday?
So, but what will be this plan B then?
Yeah, the plan B, we should all. It's not one person that will think about it alone. We should all sit down, go back to our various places, design it, then bring it here. We'll scrutinize it, then we'll pass it on to the right channel. That's why I told you people that even this man that is saying is an obedient, they don't get plan now. If you had the diasporans, 40%, you had the Nigerians, you will see how this thing will work out. But they don't want to believe us. They think we are so big-headed. We don't know what we are talking. You need good heads that will plan ahead of every situation. You need people that will sit down, be thinking can be rugged thinking people. They will think ahead. They will say, you go ahead with the crusade. We will be thinking ahead and we'll tell you what next step we're going to do. That is what you should be thinking. Now, he has put a loophole. Yes, must be a direct email. You must send it electronically. But if it fail, you see that board there, they will make it to fail. Especially the northern people. They will make everywhere to fail. They will even go to the extent of telling the network providers that they should make it fail. That is how that's how far they can go. You heard what Amaechi said. He said the president don't even think about Nigeria. The Senate president doesn't even think about Nigeria. They don't send you now. They don't even look. They don't see us. They don't see us. Amaechi is the one talking it now, not be Black Panther. Amaechi said it. I just reminded every one of you now to know where I'm coming from every day when I shout on my own crusade. Now this country is not a country. He said the president doesn't even know whether you are existing. Amaechi said it. He said he and Akpabio were governor. They don't even know whether we are existing. So how will somebody that doesn't know whether you're existing agree with you? He said they will not agree. Amaechi don't give us. He don't give us ahead. What did they go do? And they don't do them. They will never agree with us because we have no country. Look at your constitution. Look at how shamble, how they put Sharia inside. Until when one of us reminded you that we have been practicing Sharia before, nobody knows. What we need to do we should not be in a hurry. We need to go out, not come and talk here or talk, blah, 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 just talk a plan. No, we must talk together, bring everything together. Maybe this week, before this week runs out, we must bring plans. Go into our own private home, bring plan, speak, talk with people that we know. Then we can come to Nigeria Watch, we submit the plan, we screen everything, join everything together like a parliament, and send to the right appropriate channel so that things will be done. If not, forget. They go off all the network. Nigeria, they go off everything. Nigeria Watch. These people are demonic. They are more than Satan. Satan they learn from Akpabio and he 100 and something people. Look at Abaribe. I don't know if people watch the video. Look at Abaribe, ADC person. Look at the man beside him. That one you people were proposing for president. Former Sokoto state governor, who is a Christian. I've forgotten his name. He was there now. He's a senator now, a city senator. He was laughing with Abaribe. Abaribe was laughing. They don't see you people because these people have been covered. They have been covered with evil. They are laughing because they know they are living on the tears and blood of the. That is why they can laugh at the dead body of a Nigerian. That is what they are doing every day. But we don't know. Then, okay, look at it now. When I've been shouting here that Nigeria is not a country, people thought I was joking. Look at what they are doing in front of you. Look at the APC man from Lagos State. That fat one, the black one, that was up ahead of Akpabio. Look at him. He was shouting that there must not be any vote in the house. And this is a man that will come to you and tell you that, oh, we have been doing a lot. They are doing Lagbaja, they are doing this. He's shouting. He doesn't want it. And now they are putting a loophole for the president to align with the Agberos to rig the election, to align with network providers to rig the election, because there is always a way to hold the network provider by their jugulus, because the so-called network provider, they are not up to date with their taxes. They are not, no company in Nigeria as it is now is up to date with taxes. Even from 10 years ago, go and look at the company. None of the company, even your banks, they are not up to date with their taxes. That is why the president can dictate to all of them. They cannot talk. They'll say, yes, sir. Your MTN, your Globalcom, your what, all of them, Airtel, they are all under the umbrella of the government because their taxes are not up to date. It's not up to date. We should be clear about this. We are just in a position whereby we need to sit down and talk among ourselves very. Nothing will work in Nigeria. My brother, I beg to say to everyone, no matter what you say here, we have seen them, what they can do. We have seen them in National Assembly, what they are doing. So let us wake up, sit down together. Let's not fight ourselves. Let us be in love with ourselves and design. Don't be frustrated. This is just the second phase of the struggle. Don't be frustrated. Let us sit down, harmonize like an assembly, and write it. Somebody should be writing it down as we are talking, as we find that solution. But the solution is not today. It's not, don't start talking about solution today. Go to your house and sit down and think about it. That is how a wise man works. But you can talk of everything that happened today. But don't talk on the solution today because you cannot get hold of it.
Mr. Black Panther,
Yes,
then
sir.
you don't become the National Assembly now.
No.
The National Assembly now.
No. The reason why I'm saying we should not dabble into it today, we may make a wreck of it. Because people will come with a very smart, intelligent process. If we start doing it now, we will make a wreck of it when the person brings it in, when all of us bring it in. But let us talk on what we are seeing now, so that the Nigerians will know the kind of people they call the politicians that don't want a nation, but they want a rickety place whereby they can steal money and loot money. That is all what they are there after. Look at Amaechi talking it point blank. Is it different from what we have been saying? Point blank. That the president does not know whether you exist. Neither do Akpabio. Look at Akpabio now. He's comfortable. Look at his bloated neck and face. Do you know how much his office is being budgeted? Do you know the budget of his office? It's more than 100 billion. His office, more than 100 billion. Akpabio office annually is more than 100 billion. So what are we talking about? Will that kind of person look at you? Will he look at you? Let us just sit down, harmonize it. Let us see whether the people, Nigerians, we agree with what Akpabio is designing. That is why I say we should relax, but let us plan ahead, go to our own private home and plan it. Because all these people you see, they are devils. And I want to thank all the people that have been coming out, Sowore and Co, and then the Amaechi that came out. We need more to come out. The ADC, ESCO, we need more. We need more. Other parties. We need the northern people to come out. They are very vital. The North, the leaders of the North, they need to come out. If they don't come out, we will be having a crack. We'll be having a crack. Oh. If the North does not come out, we'll have a crack. That is my own. If the North does not, if the Northern people does not come out in the way the South is coming out, that means they want the former law, not this new law. Forget about all these small ones where they come and they talk with the South. We want the same rampage to come out in the North, to come and let us see their big wig to come in solidarity and in support of this new law, the electoral transfer of our results for election. We want the Northern people, their elite, to speak. Not all this history. They are this before. Now, it is now. Because many of them, they must leave a good legacy for their own children in the North. Because we have been giving, from the South, we have been giving too much to the North. We have been giving too much to them. Let them come out. This is our own enclave, a country. This is our own. Everybody should come out. Not only the Southeast, the South, the Southwest, the South Central, then the North, they will just sit down there. They're going to fight us. Who will they fight good thing for them? They're going to fight us. So let all of them come out. I am speaking today. If they don't come out, they are with the politicians. I'm telling you, there will be a crack. It is too much. Everything is always coming from the South. The Northern people will keep quiet. They'll keep quiet because they don't love development. They don't love development. If not for the South citizens, do you think we will have development in the South? We were clamoring. Look at the Ogoni crisis. Look at the South Niger Delta crisis. The South fought for it and souls were brought down. But we are still fighting. What is happening in the North now? The South is fighting. Seriously. We made the whole world to hear. The North should also join us in solidarity when we cry for something that will benefit everyone. They should come out. They are youth. They have youth. Now they're dead. They have youth. They should all come out. Thank you, Nigeria. May God bless you.
It's like mentioned, Mr. Nigeria is not there.
Maybe it's his network. Who is the next person? The next person should go ahead.
No, it's me.
The next person should go ahead to speak. Might be having a network problem. It's all over the world. Omoshola. If Omoshola is not there, let Oga Jonathan take over. Oga Jonathan, thank you.
All right. Okay. Let me go ahead. Mr. Elvis, I believe you are hearing somewhere, somehow. I greet you. God bless you. And my fellow panelists, you are welcome. I greet you all. God bless you all. Mommy Diaspora, I greet you. God bless you greatly. And all the commenters and all the callers, you all welcome. God bless you. Excuse me. You see, yes, it is good to think. Oh, it is always very good to think. He's a wise man. A wise man will think of his ways before he makes a move. But you know, for me, on this very one, it is very clear. Okay, it is very, very clear. You know, just when Mahmoud Yakubu, you all recall, was going all over the place, in fact, going all over the world, saying that Beavers and IREF are the game changer. Unknown to Nigerians that they have a plan B. That was why the reason why it was so easy. That was why it was so easy for Yakubu. He was so confident of himself, saying all of that. Saying all of that. He was well aware ahead of time that there was a plan B. It's not that it was because, you know, since 2023, there has been this position by many people that, oh, it was when they saw that the rigging, when they saw that, you know, they are losing and then they have to, no. It has been pre-planned way, way, way ahead of time. That plan B, they have it already, they already, you know, have it in place just to pull the trigger if and when the need arise. And there was need for them to pull the trigger, and they did in February of 2023. So the same thing here. The only difference is that Nigerians are aware now. Back then, Nigerians did not know that these people have something in the cover, that they have a very big surprise for Nigerians. Now, Nigerians know. Nigerians know. So it's not an hidden secret. This is an open secret. So we already know. So just, I always said, I like the line of my brother, Dr. CM. He said, nothing to collate. There is nothing to collate. These guys are bent on rigging. They have sworn. It's like, you know, when you say someone's like a sworn, they have taken an oath. They must rig. Because without rigging, there is no way out for them. They cannot win. They can't even win a ward in Nigeria. I bet you. So they are bent on rigging. So there is nothing that will stop them. When I say nothing, I'm not excluding the Nigerian people. When I say nothing, I'm talking about laws, policies, regulations. All those ones will not stop them from rigging. They have everything at their disposal. The powers to make the laws. They have the security apparatus at their disposal. Everything. But not deny. What they don't have, what they do not have, is the Nigerian people on their side. So for me, it's not going to work. Having laid the foundation of what happened in 2023, and the fact that Nigerians were unaware, to today that is a different ballgame. Nigerians are well aware, and they do not have the Nigerian people behind them. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. But when someone is bent, when a criminal is bent, you know, an armed robber who is bent on going on an operation to go and rob, he will, no matter what you do, he will rob. He will go. No matter. Securities all over the place. Surveillance camera in houses, people put surveillance. It still does not stop criminals from entering, from coming in to steal, to rob. Even in some cases to buy. Knowing fully well that there are securities all over the place. If you lose your guard, they will come. The armed robbers will come. Even when you put everything there, armed robber will still come. These are armed robbers. And regardless the surveillance cameras, everything that you put there, they will still show up. So they are bent on rigging. But as I said, the difference now is that the Nigerian people are not on their side, and Nigerians are well aware. So we must not discountenance that. Very, very key here. Very, very key. So it will be, they will try. But I can see how desperate they are. How deeply desperate these people are. And let me say this on the Nigerian, some of the opposition. It's so disgraceful. I said it here yesterday or the other day. I said Senator Abaribe is a Confucianist, a proper one.
That guy, Jonathan, that guy is a chameleon.
He's a chameleon. He's a pure Confucianist. I said it here the other day. I said because I went back to to watch the video. They did that press conference they did last week after Akpabio said it's going to be transfer and not LA, and then all hell broke loose and all over the place, and then they did their quick press conference to show Nigerians that they actually see. But for me, I came out yesterday. I said that was a charade, though, that this man is a pure Confucianist. Today, he proved it. He was the one who stood up on the floor of the Senate today. You stood up and you said, you put out a point of order according to the Senate rule that everybody has to bear his father's name, that they have to vote individually. You said it. You used the rule of the Senate. Few minutes later, the same Abaribe withdrew that. He withdrew his point of order. I'm waiting for Nigerian media. I'm waiting for Charles of Arise News. I'm waiting.
It was the one. Sorry, Oga Jonathan. Yeah. It was the one that was saying transfer instead of transmit.
I'm waiting for Charles of Arise News. I'm waiting for Sheung Okibaloye of Channels, because these are the mainstream media in Nigeria as we know it today. I'm waiting for these people, whether they will show it. And they will ask him the question, what changed in that 5-minute period that you stood up? You raised a point of order that there must be votes, and then you withdrew it. You need to come and tell Nigerians what changed. These people are real criminals. There's no any other way, because they are bent, they are crooked, they are bent on rigging. They are bent on rigging. But as I've said earlier, on this one, it's not going to work for them. And I've stated the reason why it will not work. They will try. They will try. But they will meet their Waterloo. As I said earlier, the case of an armed robber who knows that there is surveillance camera. In fact, there are snipers on the roof of the building that you are coming, and you know you won't come back alive. But because you are bent, you are crooked, you are bent on going on that mission, that criminal mission, you will not come alive. That is just the way I see it, this very one. So if they are wise, they will do the needful. They will just do the needful. And again, I want to say, let me just end on this one. Again, I want to, give it up to those that came out, in support of the protest. I want to appreciate all of them. Yeah, we need more of that. We need it to be sustained, and those like the likes of VDM, because Mr. Elvis, I watched your video earlier today, the first video on your platform that I watched today. I saw you put out VDM. You put out his video, his response. You put it out on your channel. Maybe if you need to show it for the purpose of this broadcast, because I have one or two things to say about it.
Has he spoken?
Yes. Yes, that was the first video Mr. Elvis posted today. So this morning, I took my time. Because in fact, I was so happy because I wanted to see what his response is going to be. And I can come to the conclusion without hesitation, unequivocally, that this guy knows nothing. He's a kid. He's so childish. Yes. He's so childish. When you are arrogant, not just only arrogant, when you are shamelessly arrogant, you will never be consistent and coherent. You can never be. When you are arrogant, he came out and he was doubling down. He was saying that people that came out did not even explain the reason. Explain it to us. Explain it to Nigerians. You have your platform. You have people following you. Explain this issue, this transmission and transfer. Please explain it to Nigeria in the simplest form. Explain it, because you claim that you know, but you never explain anything. No. But everything people have been saying, talking and explaining and re-explaining and re-explaining, you still came out, you said they didn't even explain, and you are not going to come out. You are not. Who are you? What the heck? Who do you think you are? What do you have? Is it not in that space, Nigeria, that you are? You have nothing. It is pure arrogance. You came out again to double down. Shame on you. So that's why I started by saying I thank all those that came out, people that I did not even expect. They did come out today. No man is indispensable. No man is indispensable. No man is indispensable. You see, when you go to a beach, to the riverside or to beach, the sand there, let me give you this analogy. And they said, a word is enough for the wise. So if you have opportunity to listen to this, I want you to lie down on your bed and think about this. Just perhaps you'll be a different man by the time you wake up. When you go to the seashore, the river, the beach there, you see the sand there. If you take your hand to make a mark on that sand, you make mark there. I still did this last summer. I still did it. This past summer of 2024, 2025, I was at the beach. Use your hand, make a mark on that sand, and then step back when the tide comes again, and the tide retracts. That mark, it will wipe it off. That will not be your case. You know, when that water come boom from the beach, it's that mark that you make there, it will wipe it off clean again. The whole sand will be clean again. That is the case of a man who is arrogant, a man who thinks he is indispensable. May that not be your case. I love you, but I don't want you to be shamelessly arrogant. A word is enough for the wise. Mr. Elvis, I will leave it there. Thank you, guys. Please, hello?
Omoshola is the next.
Omoshola, okay.
If it's not there, let me, Madam Patricia, take over.
Okay, Madam Patricia, please go ahead. What's going on, guys?
If Madam Patricia is not leaving, Malik, Oga Malik, take over.
Yeah, good evening, everyone in the panel. Good evening, Mr. Nigeria Watch. Good evening, Nigeria. I watched the video Nigeria Watch presented. It's good. I saw Amaechi in the protest. Yeah, that is what they're supposed to be doing. Because they will not just relent that APC will they will take over 2027. No, they need to do something ahead of 2027. The only thing I see there is this. Even Amaechi, he made that comment. He said they need mass protest, not little. Because those people they don't care for you. And it is true. Because no matter how you come, they will bring police. You see how police was there today, everywhere police. According to him, when they bring 100,000 police, at least then they mobilize almost 600,000 people. Now you see how police will overcome those people. They can never. Yeah, they need to come out with marks, not little, because little, even though they will not even scare, they will feel like nothing is happening. Yeah, because the mind they have, their mind is in their back. Because they don't have pity for human being. That is the reason why you see when people buy somewhere like 200, 300, they don't even, no government official will come and give speech or condolence to the people. Is it not very bad? That one will show you that those who they don't have heart. Yeah, their mind is in their back. See what you there. This what Akpabio said is like they have already passed the transmission of the transmission of the result, right? Electronic transmission of the result. But you say, but if network is in problem, but that very what he said is just like only 5%. 5% that there will not be network or there will be glitch. What is going to bring the glitch? For me, there is nothing will bring that glitch or will make network not be available. Yes, so be their parts are very bill is good. Electronic transmission of result. That is very important. Even though a poor order, that is his business. But opposition, they should just know what to do. They still have plan B ahead. Because they are dealing with people that every day they plan ahead of what they will do 2027. How would they not hold ground in this very amendment of this electoral reform? It can never be changed. It can never be amended. Thank God they done it. Yes, thank God. But what I say is like, it's good, but they cannot win this election, even though they will do, unless, even though, but according to Beavers or IREF, according to what we discussed yesterday, even though there is no network or electric, but you can send. If electric came up or electric came up or network came up, it will deliver. Just like the way you send WhatsApp to somebody. If you deliver 1 bar, you know the person is not online. If you deliver 2 bar, you know the person is online. Sometimes it will show green color. If it's not show green, the person he did not read the message yet. Some. Why some is still black? It's just something like that. The chance of ringing is very slim, just 5%. To just calculate 5% of 100%, which is they have 90% of using the transmission of the result, electrical transmission of the result, which is very good. You just say, but in case, and I believe that one will not happen. For me, what I see, that is all what I see. It will not happen. Because you cannot tell me that some area there is no network. How did they use POS? Or how did they use telephone? Even before they started voting, is it not accreditation? They do accreditation, right? So how did they use beavers to accredit somebody before they vote? That one is not excuse. It's not excuse. It can never be excuse. But the only what they are waiting now, the executive will sign that bill. It will sign the bill before it will come to effect. Yeah, they have already passed the bill, right? Now they are waiting for the executive to sign before we come to effect. Yes. Thank God they have done that one already. Let's fight for another thing. Because this security now in Nigeria, without this very insecurity, economy, devastation, no light, but you promise you will give light. Okay, after 4 years, if you not give light, nobody will vote for you. Over that one say you have disqualified yourself. If Nigeria is a country, people they reason well. Okay, they will say, okay, you promised light after 4 years. If they did not give light, no need to come back. Okay, why are you still campaigning or why are you coming back? It's a very vital question, but nobody will ask. Just because of how the country look, everybody's on. They don't even. If it's like something happened today, tomorrow they have. Everybody is move on. They forget. The opposition need to use that very statement to hold this APC ransom for their campaign anywhere they go. Only that one, this is security. They have gone. If really they are cooperating, this opposition, if they are cooperating, let them cooperate. If they cooperate, they will get it right. But if they don't cooperate, they divide. I don't believe they will get it. Even though they use transmission of results, I don't believe they will get it. Let they give the right person to the right person the ticket, presidential ticket. Without that, they cannot win APC. Because some of the people they give somebody that is not accountability. It's not due to be the president. Some of the individual they will decide to vote for APC rather than to vote for that person. Yes, that is one thing now. That primary, immediately Peter Obi did not get that primary. I don't believe they can unseat Tinubu. Yeah, I don't believe. Unless Peter Obi, if Peter Obi get that primary, yes, I believe everything is in order. But without that, Amaechi and Atiku, it will look somehow. It will look very difficult to unseat Tinubu. But if Peter Obi got it, they will unseat Tinubu 100%. Yes, 100%. They will get it right. I'm very happy. This is what they're supposed to be doing. But even then, not only, even insecurity, they're far today. May Nigeria government give them security. May Nigeria government give them security. They will do it for them. Yes, peacefully, just the way they do now. Not only one thing, you guys, I don't understand. It's your right to do what is right. No, but then how many people they will buy according to Amaechi? If they know that there will be force men, right? If they have 100 force men, they will mobilize like 600 people, 600,000. If they have 100,000 force men, they will mobilize like 600,000 people. Now, how are they going to do? Those 600,000, they will already overpower those 100,000 force men. Yeah, that is how it works everywhere. But then they'll just little before you know anyone till they're scared. That is the problem that they are fixing. Now look at what they achieved now. They achieved this, right? But if they're quiet, no, they will not achieve it. Those people they're even scared more than you. It's just because of the way the country is structured. Because the citizens they believe those people they are there for themselves. They are not there, they are serving you. But the way they reason, they believe they are there for themselves. Immediately when somebody is the government, he has everything. It's not like that. Every other or any other world. But in Nigeria, it's different. Just because of the mentality and everything, the thinking we are thinking. Look at insecurity everywhere. That one disqualify APC already, not to come in. Economy, everything. What is moving down in the country? Nothing. Business, they are collapsing. Everything is going down. Okay, why are you still trying to come in? Because nothing to show your government, right? Okay, why are you trying to come in? Even though you come in, what are you going to provide for the citizens? Nothing. The same thing. If we even worse than, because it's shoot time, you know that you will left. It will even worse than, you will try to even embezzle more the one you embezzle already. But Nigerian people, I don't understand the way they will flush them out. If they really coordinate well and cooperate, it will work for them. But if they don't cooperate, they divide themselves. APC will still retain that seat. Let them just cooperate and know what to do. They will get it right. 2027. Look at the way they do now. Obi come out, Amaechi come out today. Tomorrow now, if Yahweh the bill is not passed, tomorrow they can to see another new leader will come out. I even appreciate that because it's not easy from your state to go to Abuja. Yeah, it's not easy. Thank you very much, Mr. Nigeria Watch.
Can anybody
Madam
hear me?
Patricia is there. Yeah, we can hear you clearly now. Thank God you're back.
Where you go, Mr. Elvis?
Everything you froze here, both phone, everything. Me, I don't know what they happen.
They come after.
I can't imagine. I could not pick no calls, nothing at all. This is crazy.
They are testing the network.
Wow. Please hold on, guys. Let me see if I can.
Mr. are not true. They are testing the way they go take tests on election.
Okay, the way they want to test now for 2027. God not let that happen. God not let that happen. A lot of people called me. You see, Mother Deborah, I'm calling you back. You're not there. Mr. Joseph Oji, let me call you back if you are there. And I cannot call everybody back, but let me see. Sometimes this thing, I don't understand. Thank you, sir. Can you hear me?
Hello, Mr. Harris.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Joseph Oji. Talk to us, sir. Good evening to you.
Yes, thank you. I really thank you for what you do every day. Thank you for everything. I thank everyone on the panel, and I thank Mommy Dasra. Mr. Elvis, for these people to be making this thing technology optional, it's a shame on them. At this age of ours, we make technology optional. It's really terrible. And like what Panta was saying, I'm so disappointed with Abaribe. These are actually these people don't have any place in the Senate. These are all dead woods. Even that Abamoro. Why did Abaribe allow Abamoro to be the one to call for that, to make that call in the Senate? You are making a call, just be straightforward. Just say, Mr. President, what we're asking for is mandatory transmission. And that's it. What are you picking about the bush? And saying the base. Who are you? Are you the one in charge of Wi-Fi? Are you in charge of everything? Why are you coming up with the case? It's like these people are just playing us. They've already agreed overnight the way they're going to do the whole thing today. I suspect so. Mr. Elvis, they are playing us. They've all agreed the way they're going to talk about it. And then they now create drama today for all of us to see. Like, why would you be making presentation to somebody who is satanic? Akpabio, and you are bringing an option already. The guy lashed on it. Akpabio lashed on it. And that was how he went with it. Straight. So we are back to square one. That's what it is. And who is controlling ITEL? Who is controlling MTN? Who is controlling Glo? That day, they will just make the Wi-Fi to be very funny. The whole network in Lagos, everywhere, the whole Nigeria will start getting funny for all the election day. That's the only way they can win the election. And they will be back to manual. Well, the service, only God will save Nigeria, I tell you, because we can't even go out. Look at what is happening in Iran. The whole Iranian street is filled up. Iranians are out. So you're told all their men, they are run, they don't know what to do. America don't even need to take action anymore. The Iranians are ready to take action against their government. But here we are. The North are not even saying anything. Nobody's interested. It's a total shame. Service, thank you.
We're in big trouble. Big trouble. Thank you, sir.
Big trouble. I'm telling you. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. I have more people here. Mr. Simon, please talk to us. Good evening to you.
Good evening, sir. The panelists.
Thank you, sir.
As for all solution, you say you find a solution for the time for voting because of the network. If they say glitches, they say network not there for the only day. The person they put for the way they monitor all each party. They go wait till they finish, they'll carry their home for there. Police will go escort them, they'll go city, go where network, they go upload the result. They're not fit talk now for the senators for there. They're not fit talk that kind of thing. Where they want to go with family days for the go count time, for the go and say now the final result for this one. They're not also they give suggestion without Senate House. Or maybe the other way now, maybe other people carry network for the body. It may be the network not really good. As I get phone like this, I will share my network with somebody. They will share up for the system. Many will just do. Mostly now we say if they vote finish, there's no network, they will carry and come on for that city, for that area. Go front, go translate the thing, go RF direct, very talker. But for what I see, they don't get that result. That is why they say they insist of the manual thing. I don't talk again. They don't get that in all the result for ground. That's why they say they insist for that manual. This is so made the effort not they fail. And that day for elections, I say look and say network. If you don't work for Nigeria, if you don't work or not, you know if you do. But MTN if you work, but all those glue, all those Nigeria network, so if you not get, so maybe people just go their extra network for that day, or the polling it where they secure. I mean, people come as a come vote, may overcome this thing.
Thank you.
I've already been not say they know many for the house. They say they made you take the man in drink for you come down for a place. You know, so then I'm minorities. They say they can't. You want for your own hand for that place for that moment for there. Wow.
Thank you, sir. To be honest, what I'm seeing here is this: because saying so now one time we go do one for now, but on election day, a lot of ballot box snatching will happen that day. A lot of brutalization will happen that day. Listen, these people are desperate to retain power, and you know what that means. I hope people will hear me shout. You know, can anybody hear me?
They hear you very well, Mr. Harris.
We can hear you.
Okay, thank you. You know, so to be honest, now I don't know how we are going to rescue Nigeria from the hands of these people. You can see the body language of Akpabio. You know what that means. In case you don't know what that means, if Tinubu is removed, 99% of these people right now in power will be removed. That's how it is. Peter Obi obviously will come with his own people, including the Senate president will go. So it be as it gets. Let's move on. Madam Patricia, please talk to us. Good evening to you, ma'am.
Good evening, Mr. Harris.
Yes, ma'am.
Good evening, Nigerians. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. All the panelists, good evening. Thank you for holding the platform. Yeah, please like and share. Important. And of course, thank those of you who has already super chatted, Mr. Harris. God bless you. Mr. Harris, now we don't start again now. This now Nigeria matter. The more you, I don't know whether the more you look or the more you hear, you know, the unbelievable the whole thing becomes to our ears. That's what I would say, because waiting they happen now is just a show of shame, I would say. It's a show of shame on the side of the senators. Every one of them, honestly. None of them are exempted. All of them, they are the same and the same. Because I don't see any reason why they will come now and say they interrupted their recess to come and address a matter that is so important, a matter not to be treated with levity. Yet they came, but it's still the same thing. It's still the same thing. Nothing has changed. They are still standing on where they were standing.
Madam Patricia,
yes?
sorry. What they did was that they made it mandatory. But in that mandatory, in case there's a failure.
I know now. Let me talk. I beg. Let me talk, Blackbird. But it they hurt you. Nobody to the hurt. I'm aware that they made it mandatory now. If they made it mandatory, what's the preempting of the glitches? Why do they have to preempt that? Why don't they go and solve that? Why would they put that as a loophole there for them to do what they want to do? So to me, they are still standing on where they were standing before. Because if it was actually for the Nigerian people, they were doing what they were doing, then they wouldn't have come up with those. If network didn't work, then they can still collate with their hand manually. What about if network did not work? Make them cancel that poly unit. Make them annul that poly unit. Why not? Make them annul the votes from there. If that's the case. If network does not work, okay, cancel. Then that polling unit is cancelled. They didn't. Let's take it as though they didn't vote. That would have been a very good way to prove to Nigerians that really they want to do the right thing. But for them to come out with such a pathetic, suggestion or imply that this is what it should be, I think they are still standing where they were standing before. They've not moved. They've only just changed the language for you to think that something has changed. Because you have, it's like you believe now that something has changed now. They're telling me about transmission. That's mandatory. Yeah, it's mandatory, but why telling us about network not working? Why don't they say that? Like I said before, why should they be contemplating on that? Why should it not work? Why should it not work? Nigeria there's nowhere that the network did not work last time, as far as we know. There was nowhere that network failed last time for the Senate and the House of Assembly. Reps. Nowhere it failed. Every of those poly units where they were voted for, all came through. So why now, Mr. Blackpanther? Why now? This 2023 year, are we supposed to be retrogressing or progressing? So, if it worked in 2023, we're in 2026 and the election is 2027. So from then to now, what happened? It worked then. Now it will not work. I mean, for me, Nigerians should go back to the street. Yes, they should. Nobody should take this for an answer. Nobody should call this a day. No, 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 no. They should go back to the streets. They must do the needful. And they must have that capital punishment for anybody caught. Anybody caught trying to subvert the rule, the vote of the people. It must be capital punishment. In fact, Nigerians, they must make sure from your own polling units, when are ready, wait for them. All by na by. Anybody when they go say come carry ballot box, make sure say it no happen. How many there be? Highest there will be 10 or 15. All of them now we go there for that polling unit. Now go pass 100 now. Eh? Let me the carry back come. What and so what? Me wanna say all on our own thing. Anyhow. Or if they don't do it, let everybody boycott the election. That's it. Election should not hold. Let it be that it's only APC and their families that will go and vote. That's what I can say. That's what I can say at this point. Because it's like the senators and the National House of Assembly members, they are all bent in doing evil. They are all bent in doing evil. None of them want to do the right thing. That's what it's looking like. So as long as that's the case, Nigerians too, it's either you force them to do it or you boycott the election. Force them to do it, fine. If they refuse, boycott election. I want to commend Amaechi and Sowore that came out today to join. And I love the fact that Sowore still spoke. He spoke out. That's one thing I love Sowore for. He talks and he's not afraid of anybody. Yes, I love that kind of personality, honestly. He said it that why he didn't come out yesterday. He said it. He said because, yeah, some people will say they are only good to be activists. That's what they are good for. That's why I didn't come out. I wanted to see if you people want to be whatever you want to be. You want to come and rule the country. Come out and see. Let me see. And when he saw they came out, he came out. Yes. So we need more of Sowore. We need more of him. Yes. And what Amaechi said today also is very key. That Nigerians must mobilize. Nigerians must mobilize themselves. Even if they've corrected it, even if they correct it, this election coming in 2027, if Nigerians know they will not mobilize themselves to make sure that things will not remain the same, everybody should boycott the election. Yes. It's better that you don't try at all than you go and try again and fail. Yes. If you are going to try again now, you must make sure you are determined to win. And if you don't win, you tell yourself, if I perish, I perish. That's what you need to do. Because these people there, they are not going to, this feeding bottle they have put their mouth. This oil money they are sucking. I'm not sure they will ever remove their mouth if we don't go and, we cannot even just say, let us go and snatch the bottle from their mouth. No. We will have, because they are ready to bite the bottle till, we will have to, you have to go there, hold them between their jaw and press their mouth, press the jaw, their teeth, so that they can remove the teeth from the bottle. That's how we'll have to remove it from them. Otherwise, all of them, they are bent in doing the same thing. They are there to do one thing, is to make sure they are sucking Nigerians dry. And even if it was only the oil they were sucking, that one will not even pay me. But they are also sucking the bloods of Nigerians dry. They are sucking both the sweat and the blood of Nigerians dry. Because there's a way that you can still be corrupt, but your people will be fine. At least, I will not join people that call Gaddafi despots. Gaddafi was not a despot for me. He was not a dictator for me. Gaddafi was somebody that could take care of his people very, very well. Go ask Nigerians. I've not been to Libya, but go and ask Nigerians that went to Libya when Gaddafi was there. They will tell you Libya was better than Europe. Libyans, they had a welfare system that took care of every single citizen in that country. They were living like kings and princes in Libya. Until America came and said he was a dictator and overthrew him and killed him. Since then, Libya has not have peace anymore. So, why did I bring in this? I said, even if they were corrupt, even though Gaddafi, if they say yes, he was corrupt, he was turning into like a monarchy, whatever. But his people were being taken care of very well. That's the truth. So if these people talking the national resources were taking care of Nigerians, nobody will care. Nobody will care. You don't give the road, no water, no light, no security. Everything in Nigeria is a struggle between life and death. Everything. Death traps everywhere. Death traps everywhere. Death traps everywhere. So how long can somebody live like this? How many years does one have in this life?
All right.
They will continue to live in this kind of horrible and horrific location. Thank you, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it there. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Patricia. Thank you, thanks for your submission. Yeah, the Libya people will forever regret losing someone like Gaddafi. But our country never reached like that. We are looking how we can escape from the hands of this wicked, satanic group of people. To be honest, me for happy say this protest lead to another thing, like after we don't do this one, we'll bring another matter come out, insecurity. From there, we'll enter another one. Because it actually paid off though. It paid off just 2 days. You see the pressure, even though enough people did not come out, it works. You know, Peter will be coming out, and now today, Sowore and Rotimi Amaechi, you know, it sent a lot of message there. But nevertheless, let me call on the next person to speak to us. You know, give us a mandate. Are you there? No. Okay, Mr. Oduwa, talk to us. Good evening to you.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good evening, Mr. Njawosh. Thank you very much. Good evening, everyone in the panel. Thank you all for your submission. Good evening, Mommy Diaspora. Thank you, man. God bless you for your good work. We appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. Good evening, commenters, listeners, and viewers on the passerby. Thank you all. Well, let me thank the people who came out for protest today and who came out yesterday, the organizer, the motivator, and the mobilizer, and all. I thank everybody. all Nigerians the well-meaning Nigeria want the country to go in a better direction. So I thank all of them who came out. So according to what I heard now, not that I saw it, because network is not really my friend, that Akpabio said if network did not, if it failed, and some people are thinking that one will be 5%. No. Akpabio said if it fail, then that means they will still use hand. Nigeria need to go back and tell Akpabio, if network fail, any area that failed should be cancelled and wait till the day network will come. Because if they want to cancel the entire election, let them cancel it, and INEC will do it without giving them money so that network will not fail again. Nigeria should ask for that, not to collate any, even if it is one house, they should not collate it with hand. If the network fail, that because of that, they need to let the entire election cancelled. INEC do it without giving you money, so that next time, that time, the network will not fail. Because if you give them money, network can fail. But if you don't give them money, when you now instruct them back and say, do it with the first money they give to you, you will see that network will never fail in that country. So that is what Nigeria need to go and tell Akpabio. There is nothing like one has to collate, or two has, or one local government. Should the case network did not work. If network did not work, that election did not work at all. So that is what we have to request for. Because if not, that day, it might be only my state that network will work. The rest country network will not work. And then if you go to court, we tell you, you people agree to it that if network did not work, so they will collect it with hand. It might be only my local government, even my entire state, it might be only my local government that network work. So what are you going to say in court? The court that will ask you, can they go to market and look for evidence? So such people, you don't give them any chance to have a loophole, according to as you people talk it in English. So it's not a criteria. Can't give them that yardstick to say this is the reason. If this reason warrant, let the entire election cancel. Let them know that they have no vote at all. Then INEC next tomorrow, or we give you 1 week to make sure you, because all these things, what they're supposed to, they said network failed in 2023. So that network supposed to be standard before now. When Akpabio enter office, do people know the first legislators, what do they call them, whether now assembly or 7 assembly, Sariki assembly? What do they call the other man that left? That rubber stamp for Buhari. Do they not buy vehicle? Do they not buy laptop? Do they not renovate the assembly? When Akpabio enter, why do they do another one? Why do they not use that first one? Why do they buy their OSUV? Why do they allocate money to renovate the National Assembly? If then a network that failed, be that work, did that thing, Nigeria said no. That the same network will have improved there now if they can put allocation to do the National Assembly that people have already made money for. The material, the vehicle people have already used before. If they could not use that one themselves, then why are they giving Nigeria the old law that doesn't work for Nigeria and say because of this thing? No, we don't want it at all. But now they should make sure all network is fixed. All network is fixed. If the network did not work, the election did not work. So that is what I want to see. I thank everybody who come out for the protest, and I still pray that more of them will come out for protest, so that it is better we don't give them any chance at all. Because people forget that when they say, and Abuja, when they went to court, court said, and Abuja did not say must. Abuja must. No, it said and. So they said Abuja is not a state. So the same court, where a country judges are the defender instead of judge to be the one who will reprobate the people and not the one accusing the accuser. So you have to supporting the accuser. So you have to very careful the way you trade with such people. So thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much.
All right. Mr. Odua, thank you, sir. All right. I think everybody on the panel have given their submission. I guess so. So we are going for final submission now. Let's start with Black Panther again. Black Panther, we need to round up now. Just do your 2 minutes without no add Ojoro joiner or Jara joiner. 2 minutes. Okay. 2 minutes, I beg you. Thank you. We know they hear you. Okay, Black Panther, you know they talk. Amashola, please talk to us, sir. Amashola, you are not there. Mr. Jonathan, please talk to us. Abdullah, not they hear me again.
Can you hear me?
Will they hear you, service?
Okay. Finally.
Yeah, can you hear
sir.
me?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah, thank you. I just want to reinforce this again on of the opposition, and specifically this Senator Abaribe. We need to really, really call him out. I did earlier, but I just want to reinforce it. These are the people that are eating with the enemy, at the bar, but they will come out and be telling Nigerians that they are for them. Yes, they didn't just come out today, the Senate, with this crooked clause here. They all sat down. It was premeditated. It was pre-planned. So it was I can come to the conclusion that Abaribe, standing up at the Senate earlier today, that he wants everybody to vote. It was part of the plan. These people are so crooked, but you know what? This game is over. Gone are the days when Nigerians are so, uninvolved. Gone are the days when Nigerians are indifferent. No, this is the time that we are focused. So what you did today was just pure game. It was just drama. It was part of the plan to trick people that, at the end of the day, Senator Abaribe actually asked that people should vote, that every senator should vote. They should call by name, not by name or high. But you, the same Abaribe, you withdrew that point of order, which is your right as a senator. Everything, what they do there at the Senate is all scripted. Today, you will see that video today, you will say it was all scripted, it was all planned. All those jamboree, all those jumping up and down, making noise all over the place, all scripted. It's just like a movie. So, Senator Abaribe, shame on you that you did not stood your ground, that you guys must vote by name, by roll call, by name call. Shame on you. Shame on you, Senator Abaribe, and stop fooling Nigerians. I want to see your face on the major, the media, the mainstream media, how you will come out, what you want to say here. But I doubt it. I can say this. I doubt it. The way you ran on Friday to all the networks, telling them that you guys did not support transfer, the way you run from one media house to another. I want to see you today, tomorrow. Do that if you have the guts. If you have the guts, do that. So shameful. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I'll leave it there.
Thank you, Mr. Jonathan. Thank you, sir. I'd like us to listen to what Mr. Alex have to say here.
Hello, everybody. I greet you according to the time of your region on the planet. You see, I don't believe in criticizing. If you criticize people and they do the right thing, you also come out and, say one or two things and praise them or something, or talk about it too. So I want to thank Mr. Peter Obi and the other people who came out, prominent figures who came out, and even those our activists, Peters, Mama P, those who were on ground in Abuja. And
we dey hear na Mama Network. We dey hear na Mama Network.
And I heard it took place in other states too, that some House of Assembly were also put under pressure, some government houses were put under pressure. This is how it's supposed to be. This is what they are supposed to have been doing from last week till now. People would have joined in larger numbers, but it's okay. It's better than nothing. It's better than nothing. What you don't know, I don't know media. I can only pay for the services of people like Mr. Elvis, or I can beg him based on we are from the same place. If it is someone I don't know at all, I have to pay for an expert to put me through or to do a job for me when it comes to media. I don't know agriculture apart from digging ground and putting seeds. I don't know how to grow all those things. I don't know nothing about medicine. I have to meet a doctor, pay for the services of a doctor. So when it comes to politics, you can't run away from it. Politics is a science. There's a science behind politics. It has a lot of branches. There is political history. There is partisan politics. There is the political science of it, side of it, where you study inside the classroom. There is public administration. There is international relations. So you cannot take it away. You need experts. So it's good when a leader listens. Social media was on fire last 2-3 days. And Peter Obi heard it. Atiku heard it. All of them heard it. So I thank them for acting on this, at least for now. I heard that the Senate are already planning an emergency session vis-a-vis the electoral law, electoral amendment law. So this is supposed to be. Leadership is not only by your character. Leadership is not only by your history. Leadership is not only by your pedigree or by your, paraphernalia or your apparatchik or apparatus. No. Leadership is all about listening to people. At least 95% of the times, do what they want. Weigh it, pros and the cons, and you do what they want. And ask for expertise advice. Henceforth, Peter Obi should surround himself with experts, people who know these things more than him. I know he's a two-time governor before, a former two-time governor. He has experience, but it's not everything you know. It's only God that is perfect. Until we die from this world, until we leave this world, we keep learning. I'm doing a program now. I have a man who is 58 in my class. I have a man who is 62 in my class. Education is never late. And education is not only by classroom. You listen, you pick up things here and there, filter it, work on it, investigate it, and act on it if needed. So this is supposed to be. What you don't know, you don't know. So now, right now, the Senate, the executive, the judiciary, everybody is under pressure now. Because of you and me. Because of everybody that came out. Now they know that Nigerians are not stupid. And 2027 is going to be very... I'm seeing some signs of... it's not going to be easy for these wicked men and women. And it's not going to be easy for us too. We should keep the fire burning. We should continue matching the pressure. Fighting for a better country for our children's children. They've toiled with our grandfather's generation. They toiled with our father's generation. They are toiling with our generation. We cannot allow them to toil with our children's generation. So I thank everybody that one way or the other, those that wrote comments on different platforms, those that brought their voices in different platforms, on different WhatsApp group, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, we all did it and we keep doing it. So I want to say Efkaristopoli to everybody. And Mr. Najawash, thank you for all you do. Bye-bye for now. Sorry guys, I just had to, somebody reminded me of something. Listen, The only opposition we have in Nigeria right now, as it stands, if not the elections are coming, that's why you are hearing of Atiku, Erofa, and the rest. The only opposition we've always had since 2023 has been social media. You and me. Take it or leave it. It has been me and you and me and me and you. Social media platforms, even some of them were compromised. Some of us did not still give up. People like Nigerians and other platforms. How did Donald Trump hear about the killings in Nigeria? Social media, when that pastor cried out. Who blew up this electoral amendment law or electoral reform? Random Peters. Through social media. He went to Ghana. One young guy like that. Fearless. So unfortunately, the opposition leaders we have, they are not schooled enough. They only wait for election period. That's why some of us went ballistic on them last few days. They only wait on election period, which is very bad. Yes, Peter Obi was doing it slowly. He was tackling them, especially last 2 years, let's say last year. But suddenly, at some point, when people needed him most, thank God, he finally responded. Otherwise, we are the only opposition to these people. They are afraid of social media. They don't know what to do. They cannot sleep once they remember YouTube, once they remember Twitter, once they remember Facebook, they can't sleep. They don't know what to do about it. They've banned Twitter, they reopen it again. They know the whole world is watching. They know if you stop social media, they are doomed. They are doomed. Then they will force the whole country out to deal with them. So let us not give up. We continue to pamper our opposition leaders, teach them what to do. They are not schooled. Their ideologies has not sunk in their blood. They don't have what we have, and we don't have what they have. What do they have? They have the ego. They have the money. They've been governors before. They've been vice president. So you don't have the money they have. They can easily bring out 10 million, 20 million, 100 million for media and for other things, for borehole, but we cannot do it. So the little we can do, we keep doing it. So let's not forget, we are the ones doing this work. We are the ones that suffocated them out today. In a good way, in a very good way. Thank God that they responded. So kudos to me, kudos to you, kudos to all many Nigerians. There's a video Nigeria was played. That young guy that blasted everybody, blasted Atiku, blasted Amaechi, blasted Peter Obi. There's a guy, the guy was on white also. Yeah, that video the stray bullet hit me. So it's you and I. Let's keep doing what we can do, just like the animal farm story. One day, we are going to break even. Thank you once again. Thank you. So it's you and I, Akpabio, and the gang of APC criminals are afraid of. You and I on social media is their worst nightmare.
Anyway, Mr. Alex, thank you very much for coming out to acknowledge Peter Obi. I don't mind people criticizing my principal. I will criticize him as well. But if you are criticizing people for the truth, it's better. And if you also know what you criticize them for and they end up doing it, also come out to applaud them. Not just for Peter Obi. That's how life's supposed to be in general. Yeah. I appreciate you all. Thank you very much. God bless you all. Let me move on straight to Abdul Malik. Final submissions are 2 minutes. Okay, you're not there.
So you don't jump me, Mr. Heavy.
Mother Patricia, go ahead. 2 minutes. Thank you, ma'am.
I know you all those Mr. Heavy's voice notes. I don't hear anything. Anyway, it's fine. My council in Nigeria, senators and all the members of the National House of Assembly is that they should continue their game or their tricks that they are doing. But let them not forget that There is a saying that we say in our local palace. One day monkey go market, e no go return. So that's why I end and put. I'll leave on there now. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Madam Patricia. God bless you, man. Thank you. Abdul Malik, are you there now? Give us a mandate. Are you there? If not, Mr. Oduwa, your final submission, 2 minutes.
Okay. Well, thank you, Mr. Najawash. What I will say to Peter Obi, Sowore, Amaechi, Peter, and all, I thank them. I thank all of them, as many who came out. But my humble request from them again is to come out and tell Akpabio, if there is any network failure, that place should be cancelled and do it the day network is available, whether the other day, 2 days, 3 days, but they must make sure that network is available there so that they can do it. We don't want them to collate anything with hand at all. And that is my message to them. They should please help us again, a command, because if not, we don't even know how many village that we have network, not to talk of a state, not to talk of the entire country. So that is my plea, my beg to all of them. And that is only what I have to say. Because Mama was talking about Libya. We don't really need more to compare Libya because Libya is heaven. So in time of Gaddafi, Libya was heaven. It was only, but it still had bad people who hate foreigners. That is only true, just truth. Thank you, Mr. Najawash. Thank you very much. Because in Libya, we are not paying the electricity. You don't pay for water. Even you don't dig soccer away in your house. It is general soccer away. So Libya was a heaven anyway. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Hello. Thank you very much.
Mr. Elvis,
Mr.
Madam Rita,
Oduwa.
they ask for link. I don't know whether I don't late too.
Okay, let me pass it to her quickly so that she can come in. Yes, a link can be posted, Madam Rita, in case you are coming in. Black Panther, you are still not there. Amashola, you are not there. So I think we'll just give us a mandate. Are you there now? Okay, give us a mandate. It's not always there. So we'll just wait for Mandarita to come in so that she talks so that we can end the show. Okay, Mandarita, thank you very much. You just have the floor. Please, I would like you to talk to us. Hold on. I want to put you on the screen. I've seen you already.
Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Elvis. I really appreciate it. Good evening, sir. And my lovely mommy, Lami. And I'm greeting Madam Patricia. Thank you very much for identifying that. I really appreciate it. Good evening to Mr. Black Panther, Mr. Omashola, Abdul Malik, Lady Patricia, Mr. Jonathan, give us our mandate, and Mr. Oduwa. I know it's last submission. I just came in. I think when you were playing Mr. Alex audio, but I just wanted to say that, something I just kind of got like an epiphany when I saw the disgraceful display in the Nigerian Senate. And that sort of realization, it just kind of created a kind of dark cloud and sadness. What was it, if you ask me? I have come to realization that every single one of them, not just in the Senate, but the case study right now for me is the Senate, they are all in together. I kind of dare say Natasha Akpoti is in it as well, but I would say it's half and half from her, just because I see her work and I see how she's been intimidated because she's a woman, number one. Number two, because she's a beautiful woman. And number three, because she's very outspoken. And I see the intimidation, I know it. So that's why I'm kind of like, okay, kind of exonerate her sort of. But the dark cloud is that every one of them is in it. All of them, they are in this cesspool of corruption. They're all in it. They're all in it. And I can tell you that they know that if they go south, or rather if they go differently from what the status quo is presenting to us now, each and every one of them have a dark cloud in their cupboard, or rather some sort of skeleton. So everybody is so comfortable on their seats. They are, in fact, I call them bench warmers. They would not leave that bench. Many of them have been there for like more than 15 years. I can say Arbaribe, Senator Undume, what's this other guy's name? This man from the north. They've been there forever. Yes, they've been there during Saraki's time. They've been there forever. And so they know how they get their votes. They know what goes on, this so-called electronic. Listen, all this big language of electronic transfer, whatever, we are not there yet. Because whatever it is that this satanic conglomerate of in fact, I will call them Lucifer's brothers and sisters, not even children. They have the same DNA. What they are planning to do is, no matter how we protest, no matter how Peter Obi comes out, Amaechi or in fact, even Mr. Elvis, even if you come out in Abuja, no matter what happens, they are still going to adhere to what the man from Bodilon wants, period. That is our reality. That's why I say I just got an epiphany today when I just saw this disgraceful display. Like they even have time to even laugh and joke. Abaribe is a man that I respect. I used to respect him until today when I watched earlier on, this today I watched the plenary and I was like, are you really kidding me? Like, am I joking? Like, is this a bad dream? With the way the country is, I haven't heard anybody in the Senate talk about the over 200 or 300 people that were murdered in Kwara State. I haven't even heard that from the religious fanatics who are Muslims in the Senate. I haven't heard them talk about that. And they have the audacity to even be laughing and making jokes. They're making jokes. I feel very, very hurt. I don't know, maybe you can judge me and say I'm making an emotional speech, but I really feel for Nigerians. I really feel for them. I really, really do. They're doomed. No matter what you do, this election is just a charade. Peter Obi has tried. And I would continue to say the only way Nigeria can change is not by the ballot. It is not by the ballot. It is not by changing the electoral system or the electoral law or taking out beavers or introducing another kind of beavers, or even if it's, paper counting or physical counting. The only way the psyche, the sense of reasoning and comprehension of Nigerians, including the ones that are elected, the only way their psyche can change from the way it is now is for everybody in the country to shut down everything. It is not by the ballot. I'm sorry. I don't think if I had the opportunity to vote in Nigeria, if I happen to be in Nigeria, time to vote, I would not be voting. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I'm not trying to discourage any one of you. I will not be voting. Maybe what I see, maybe you cannot see it yet, but what I just saw at the Senate explains it all. No matter what they pass, no matter which bill or which new law that they put out there, I have seen it already. They are going to cheat Peter Obi. What are Nigerians going to do? What are the obedient, the supporters? What are we going to do when they have a repeat of 2023? Because that is exactly what is going to happen. I am going to repeatedly ask this question. And it's not a question to shy away from. And I just wish Peter Obi can tell us what will happen if they cheat you again. Are you just going to say, I believe in the judiciary? Or are you just going to make speeches and just go home and say, you know what, I have tried? What are Nigerians going to do? There are two questions here. I'm asking Peter Obi what's going to happen. I'm also asking Nigerians who love and care about Nigerians. What are you going to do when this man from Bodilon, Tinubu, puts a different INEC chairman, and I'm going to predict is either going to be either from the middle belt, you know, they'll say, okay, it's neutral. It's not about Yoruba, Igbo, or you can even put an Igbo man. Just that's just the trick. To say, okay, it's an Igbo man that's the INEC chairman. Hello, Mr. Festus Okoye. Is it whether it's Delta Igbo or from Anambra? I think he's from, you know, Delta State, but he's an Igbo man, right? He was assistant to, what's his name? Mr. Yakubu. These people are just playing mind game. It's like a stage. Everybody's coming to play their part. Which one is Act 1, Scene 2? Or Act 2, Scene 5? That's what is playing out. I feel so hurt. I kid you not. This is our reality here. I'm not even interested about the electoral law, I'm not interested. Do you know why? Because it's not going to be implemented. Nigerians have a penchant for putting things on paper, but in reality, they act differently. We talk about the laws of Nigeria, but are they actually acting on those laws? Are those laws not selective? So what makes you think? What makes you think at all that whatever it is that the Senate will pass, whatever options they give, what makes you think that MC Oluomo will follow suit? What makes you think that the thugs in Edo State will follow suit? And what makes you think that you cannot go to the judiciary panel and you'll be there and saying, oh, I have video cameras, I have video evidence, oh, this is not what they wrote. I had people in the polling booth, I had agents there from ADC or whatever party, you know, they counted it, we took pictures. What makes you think? Please think about it, that they're going to listen to what you're saying. Peter Obi even bought what they call a projector. He brought TV, he bought plenty suitcases, man. Ghana must go. Evidence. Even Nigerians even saw that the beavers was still counting while Yakubu came on which hour? 3 a.m. to announce this man as president while the counting was still going on. So what makes you think things will be different in 2027? This man has the INEC chairman alone, that alone, forget about the judiciary now. He has the INEC, the umpire. He has the umpire that will determine which numbers they will tick. They will say, oh, this local government that has high volume of people, that potentially the man from Bodilon will get a high number. They'll say, okay, there was a glitch or whatever it is. What makes you, okay, what are you going to do when it happens? Because we are getting there. Nigerians, we are getting there to that point. I'm not interested. This is me personally talking. I'm not trying to discourage anybody. I'm so sorry, but I am not interested in the change of the electoral law. Do you know why? Because it's only going to be on paper. Just like how they've done every other thing. Start from the police station. Bail is free. Is bail really free? Even if it's in the constitution, are they practicing it? Is the law in Nigeria not selective? Till date, the Supreme Court has not been able to tell us, and Abuja, they have not been able to interpret it for us. In fact, it went to voicemail. It became a cold case file. We're going to 2027. What do you think is going to happen? What do you think Nigerians is going to happen? I'm not going to be water it down. I'm just going to tell you the way it is. I'm just going to tell you, this is my own conviction, and this is what I have. I am not interested in Randy Peters. God bless you, sir, but at least enlighten people. But I am not interested in what Randy Peters will say or what Mama P has to say. I am interested in what are you going to do when election time comes. They will not implement what you have been crying out for. What are you going to do at that point? Are you going to be making more speeches? Are you going to be making more speeches? That's the question I'm asking. That's the point I am in right now. I think I am believing and I'm hoping Nigerians should start thinking to that line. Be prepared to do whatever you need to do. What are you going to do? That's the question I'm asking you. Peter Obi, what are you going to do? Because anytime Peter Obi is going to have any media chats, please, if I'm not there, please, somebody should type it, or if you have the opportunity to ask him this question. Peter Obi, If you are the chosen candidate for ADC or another party, and Nigerians voted for you, North, South, East, West, they voted for you. You won the last election. Even if you don't want to admit, Nigerians know, the entire world knows it. Even the man from Bodlon knows it. You won the election, but see how it went. What if we have the same pattern again in 2027? What are you going to do? Are you going to go back to court? What are you going to do? That's the question I have to ask Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. I am just so sad. I'm just angry, sad. I just feel bad for Nigeria. I feel bad for Nigeria.
Before you leave, let me answer that question. The question is the reason Nigeria are mobilizing that they should make the law. They should make the law that electronics must be what they use. And if there is any glitch, that election should be cancelled. Then they should
do
it this time network is there.
Okay.
No, because you are saying you are not interested in laws, you are not interested in this, you are not interested in that.
You and I know Nigeria doesn't function that way.
This is the law we want. So you should tell them to put that law.
Tell who? Who should you tell them? Nigeria doesn't function that way. Nigeria, wake up. It doesn't function that way, Mr. Odua.
Okay. Madam Rita, your question is very, very valid. If I can reiterate, you said Peter Obi should tell us. You and I know he won the previous election. You know, God forbid it happens again. He wins after everybody put heads together voting for him. What will he do? That's the question. Okay, hopefully, there will one or two persons here will have the opportunity to be in a platform where Peter Obi will be present to ask that question. As for Mr. Odua, your answer is very sweet and direct, but unfortunately, you cannot achieve things like that in a corrupt country like Nigeria. Once they don't once they don't ring them, they will not give you that opportunity to cancel. Who is going to cancel it? Who? Like you just said, they will cancel it. Who? Who will not cancel it? The person that's the plate and this thing is too much, Mr. Jonathan, please. Once they don't ring them, the person you are expecting to cancel it is working with them. So it doesn't work like that. So it's better we prevent it from now rather than waiting to stop it at that time. That's all I have to say. Yes. Mr. Jonathan, you wanted to say something?
Yes, I wanted to say something, Mr. Harris. See,
okay, sir.
Yes, the question raised by Madam Rita is a valid question. But I will refer Madam Patricia.
Okay, I'll give you all 30 minutes to answer that question. Let me round up. I don't want to call names anymore. Right. 30 minutes, everybody.
Okay. All right, let me just, as I was saying, Madam Rita, if you had the opportunity to listen to the interview of the SDP presidential candidate in 2023, this man, Adewale
Kachuku.
No, not Kachuku, SDP, Adebayo, that guy who you normally
okay.
Yeah, it's the interview he gave on that last week, either last Friday or Saturday. He gave another one. It was with Sheung also yesterday. That guy answered your question expressly. And for every Nigerian, we need to take that to heart. He was not afraid. It was just like Dati Baba Ahmed. Remember, before the inauguration, when he looked straight into the camera and he said, yes, he's taking a risk. He will only die once. If you inaugurate this man, he was speaking to the CJ, the Chief Justice, that if you go ahead and inaugurate this man, democracy is over in Nigeria, to paraphrase him. He said so. The same way Adebayo has been speaking. He was not afraid at all. This man is not afraid as we speak. That is what I want to hear. Politicians can be very, very tricky. Very, very tricky, even including Mr. Peter Obi, to, you know, putting the word somewhere and trying to use words to romance and all the rest of it. But the die is cast now. There is no need for all those methods, all those. We don't need that. You got to send the message clear to these crooked politicians who are bent on rigging the election, no matter what we do in Nigeria. So the man was very, very clear, unambiguous.
Mr. Jonathan.
He said, let me say, he said that if you rig if comes 2027, you rig the election, this democracy is over. He said,
okay, it's over. Like many of us have been talking about it from 2023, it was over. So what happens after then?
But nothing was done. You know, people never even say it clearly. But this time around, let me tell you something. It was part of his response that even I believe made this Senate to act the way they acted today. Yes, it was part of his response. It was very, very clear that this. But
it doesn't making that statement. It's just like any other statement we make every other. Then democracy has been gone. I mean, since the time of these corrupt judges, they put this man. In fact, when Yakubu announced him as the winner at 2 a.m., democracy was dead. But Debanjo, God bless him. So he said it already. So what's new? My point is, what's new? What's new? What are you going to do?
Okay, this is what Nigerians will do. Okay, because I believe it is Nigerians that will get themselves out of this. Nobody else. Nigerians, the people. And what he said, which I concur, because the interviewer wanted to gaslight him when he was saying that. So what are you going to do? He said he knew quite well what that guy was, where he was going. He said, no, it's not going to be violence. It's not going to be by violence. It's going to be in a legitimate way. And let me give you one of such. Many of them. Let me give you one of such in Nigeria is that you form a parallel government. You said that if they rig the election, then let it be a guest. If you are going to have a Gestapo government, let us know it is Gestapo. Let us know that it is Venezuela outright. So that
Mr. Jonathan, I'm sorry, but the way Nigeria is, the way Nigerians, forget about the politicians now, are so greedy and self-centered. When you talk about parallel government, that ain't gonna happen in Nigeria because we have traitors that can sell their soul for a loaf of bread.
Recall that in 2014, as the 2050 election was approaching, that was the bell that Tinubu and his gang were, that was the bell that they were ringing. Let it sink into Jonathan's head. Let it sink into PDP's head.
Mr. Jonathan, what you just said about 2014 now, we all know it kind of looks like the face of the man from Babylon and Abdeboye coming out and say, the man has to leave and all that. But we all know it has even been said that Jonathan was threatened by the Janjaweed people headed by the midget from Kaduna. That was the basis of it, and that's why he mentioned my ambition is not worth the blood of any Nigerian. He was coming on that basis, and that's why Mr. Jonathan, let me finish so people can listen to what I'm saying. So you're now saying there was a kind of threat, assuming there was a kind of threat of a parallel government existing because maybe the Bola Amaechi was also part of it. But we all know now. Akiyemi, former governor of Ekiti State, is it Akiyemi? That's his last name. He came out and explained to us what they did to remove Jonathan. We all know.
See, the threat now, let me even go further. The threat on Tinubu and his government now is even greater than the one that was on Jonathan. As we speak right now, Jonathan was not confronted expressly, by the international community, coming out openly, for example, like United States. Now, the whole world is watching. The threat on Mr.
The
Tinubu
eyes
now,
of the world is on Nigeria now. Take advantage of it.
Exactly.
Peter Obi doesn't want to use this. I'm sorry, man.
I know your position, Madam Rita, I understand where you are. I'm there
Don't
also.
talk my own. No, I'm not. It's listen. Everything can be on paper. Everything is on paper in Nigeria. Even what we are practicing, democracy, it's on paper. They have all the they have all the little apparatus of everything that looks like it's a democracy we're practicing, but in actual fact, we are not practicing democracy. We know it. They know it. The international community know it. But at the end of the day, if Nigerians are not ready to take back their country, forget about the election.
That's what
people that are saying you want to defend your vote. Where? Okay, you defend your vote now. Wait, let me finish. The INEC chairman will announce, because he has the power to announce if he's going to accept an electronic transfer, the number counted or the physical counting. So at the end of the day, the umpire, who is controlled by the emperor in Aso Rock, will do what the emperor told him to do. That is where we need to, that is where our brains should be focusing on. Forget about the election thing. If you want to go and vote, that's your prerogative. What are we going to do?
Before we come out, before you proceed, thank you. You see, questions of one question, Mr. Najawo says, yes, it was direct answer, but nobody will cancel election after they have ring it. You see, the reason that they cannot ring election, when they know a law make it mandatory that if you ring it, it will be cancelled, they will not ring it, because they know that the law said if network did not work in this place, that shows that there was no election there. So you cannot use hand to do it. So the INEC or whatsoever.
Oh my God!
They must make sure it works.
You know what? I'm not even going to argue anymore. There's no need. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to talk.
Let me respond to you. Let me respond to you, Mr. Odua. You see, rigging is a relative thing. I can say you rig, you will say you didn't rig. So who is going to now determine that there was an express rigging? Who is going to determine that?
No, when they say network did not work, network did not work. So and the law says if this network did not work, it's cancelled. So what are you going to say?
All I'm just saying is this. See,
Ogadua is not in any way that say if there's no network.
What I'm saying is this, which I want you to agree to, but you don't have to.
That is what we said they should put in the law. They should make it mandatory law.
See, what I'm saying is this, Madam Rita, as I said, I want you to agree to it. But again, you don't have to. Is the fact that, yes, all these things will happen in Nigeria come 2027. Everything you have stated, it will happen. We know. But this time around, it is now in the hands of the Nigerian people. It is the Nigerian people now. It is not politicians. Yes, it is in the, it's not Mr. Peter Obi that we are going to ask this question. No. This question, you ask Mr. Peter Obi, you also ask the Nigerians. It is more to Nigerians. And in fact, not to even Mr. Peter Obi. It is Nigerians themselves. If this law is there, they will defend their votes and they will make sure that their vote counts. So it is Nigerians. It is not politicians. And at the end of the day, if they rigged it and they allow the rigging to go, they allow it to go through, then Nigerians will have themselves to blame. That's why I said it will be difficult if they put this law there, because what they are still doing now, this is what they have done today, it is still nonsensical. That is people still have to fight it. If they put the right clause there, see, yes, they are bent on rigging. You can't stop these people. There's nothing you can do. They will rig the election. Yes, we've said it now. Who appointed the INEC chairman? The player is the referee. What do you expect? It's not a fair game. But remember, there are people, the Nigerian people, that are also part of this game. So it's not only Mr. Tinubu and INEC. It is the millions of Nigerians that are part of. So I'm banking on that. I'm just banking on Nigerians that this time around, Nigerians will fight for themselves. That's the only place where you and I can place our hope that Nigerians will fight. this time around and make it difficult, if not impossible, for these people to have their way this time around. That's the only response to your question that I have,
Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah.
It's like we quickly forget something. The question Mrs. Richard asked Peter Obi is like Peter Obi has already answered that.
When it happened in Kenya, what did the cost to them? They said they should go and rerun the election. Is Kenya not Africa?
Odua, 1 minute. It's like Mr. Peter Obi has already answered that question. It's like there is somewhere Peter Obi says, if you ring, you buy. If you ring, you buy.
Nobody they buy for Nigeria. The Kenya show us example. If the election was rigged, they should rerun it. Kenya show example. So let us put it as law. Let it be mandatory, so that the INEC will not ring.
Yeah, let me drop my submission. Left for me. I watched earlier this morning the whole procession of the protest. Amaechi said something that Tinubu and Akpabio don't care about Nigeria, which is true, because he's also a member of one of those people. They don't care about Nigerians. And to show you that they don't care about us in the Senate, something very important, they were laughing at it. They have electronic voting system in that Senate for them to vote on that submission of whether they will transmit or not transmitting. But I decided to use the Gago because he's a corrupt person. The truth is, a man is already telling you that they are putting the clause already that the network will fail. Are you the owner of the network? Is it the owner of the network that they are telling us that they will call MTN or Glo to switch off network because they are corrupt? Because it's something they can do. Nigerians, the only way out is for us all. Let us repeat what happened in 2023 by us all coming out, vote massively for Peter Obi, and then let us wait for the glitches. And if they give us a story, the best way out of all this rubbish is to flood the streets. If policemen are disturbing you, push them down. Because there is no way. If this thing goes in 2027 and they rig it and it goes, I can bet you these people will be there for the next 2 years, because their life is bent on being in politics and bent on being in power. They will not leave. The oppositions are all they are still playing because they are all in the same thing. If it doesn't work, they might have to start going back to the APC. So if you all vote on that day, if they tell you that you are sending and there's no network, anybody with Wi-Fi, carry Wi-Fi there. Anybody that can have Wi-Fi, carry Wi-Fi to the polling unit. Anybody, if they tell you you don't have network, give them your Wi-Fi, let them use it to transfer because you have network. Because that's the only excuse they're having now. Because they knew that the last election, 2023 election, Peter Obi won it, and the glitches was them offering the IRF so that Peter Obi it won't be over that Peter Obi won it. They can't repeat it again. That's why they're telling us already now that there will be glitches. They are telling you glitches will be there. So for there not to be glitches, Peter Obi, if it's possible to buy Skylink data modem for everybody in every polling unit, your agents, give it to them. That is the only way out. If MTN, all of them decide to off their data, Starlink will not off their own. So you give them the router, let them use to transfer. Because you must always find a way out. A corrupt person, as you are thinking, is thinking on how to cheat. Because their lifestyle is all about cheating. They are bent on cheating. They don't do anything straightforward because they are all corrupt. They have never been corrupt in all their life. See the Senate there. The whole bunch of them there are a bunch of thieves. If you put EFCC and pick everybody one by one, they must have something behind them. Everybody there has a case. They're all laughing.
See,
simple information. People are telling you we want transmission of results. We are not saying if it does not go, what happens? It must go.
Sorry, just say, Mr. See, you talked about using the Starlink. If the opposition knows their mates and they know what they are doing, the router no reach $3 per unit. You no reach $3 per unit. When you go ship
solution with the talk so now, we will give them solution.
Ship them come from China like 300,000. Bring and come Nigeria. You no reach $3 per unit.
So every agent for ADC or whatever party or big goes has a router. You cannot use the internet to bamboozle anybody. You've done it, we've sent it, it doesn't go. The next village has network. Get to the next village, the network will go. What are we talking about? If it's not that these people are already bent on cheating. They are already bent on cheating. They already told us in a rigging, one rigging. And the way the Nigerians are now, it depends on how the attitude be towards the election period. If they start collect, because once they begin collect money from their hand, we don't say they'll finally finish. Because some people collect money. So they begin collect money from their hand, no problem. I'm not the Nigerian and I go suffer, but the painful part is if they paying people with their side. Say Agberu, right? They rule us. Agberu everywhere. People that refuse to go to school or make things happen. We do see Morocco just now. Morocco just now they host the whole continent for a game. SARS country B, we dey see them, they get light. The person in government said, if I don't give you light, 24 hours light, don't vote me in. Has he done anything? We never even see 12 hours light constant. You are talking of election. He's not even in Nigeria. He's never in Nigeria. And Senate President is talking with his mouth, laughing, as if Nigerians matter now is not to laugh and joke on it to show how serious they are. They are using us to do election. The way vote, the way are you just imagine people are outside shouting, crying that they want the right thing to be done, and you are inside your Senate chamber, you are laughing. There has never been any day this Senate President is saying something that discusses something serious. He's always laughing because Nigerians are joke to him. When they say they want to contest, they want to protest, he say he'll be in his house drinking wine and eating because that's what they voted you for. Nigerians, 2027 will come and I will vote. When I come out, vote well. Defend your vote. If they announce the wrong thing for 12 o'clock, 12 o'clock, everybody come outside because it will be the same thing. Because you already know, say the result, they don't write down. They don't strategize everything. They don't write it, they won't give you. We already know. That's why they had them to say the right thing and sign it. If not to collect money from one country, borrow money now, they don't sign a quick. But to really do the right thing, they will never do it on time because bunch of criminals are in the inside Senate. And just watch. If there's any way we can get to Obi and give information about all this we are talking about, it would be nice. If he can come out to start talking. Even though because we even know whether I will get tickets safe, we never even know because some people do somewhere say Obi no go dey, he no go dey he no go dey ballot. Then I want thing on one side. The man is the issue on Obi hand, he plenty. He will not get ticket, it's one side. Some people are somewhere bent on making sure he doesn't get tickets. Some people are making sure that if he gets ticket, doesn't win. God have mercy. Demons that are ruling the country, they plenty pass also. Because right now, that's so it be. Thank you, Nigeria Watch.
Well, I think it's not about the demon. Thank you very much, sir. All protocols only observed. I greet everybody. I think it's not about the demons. It's about the fact that what the Nigerians do. But I think my own submission is just basically on Abaribe's case, and I think Mr. Jonathan actually dealt on that. Abaribe just shielded the senators. He doesn't want you to see the face of those that vote nay, so that you don't go and meet them in your constituency. So that's what he did. Abaribe just shielded the senators that voted nay, so that you will not see them on live cameras, you will not see their name, and then ask them questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, give us a mandate. Yeah, let me just speak briefly on the issue of Abaribe. Good evening, everyone. Mr. Jonathan, Madam Rita, Mashallah, Madam Patricia, and Mr. Abdumalik, and my brother NDBC, Igadio. Yeah, let me just speak on that one. I think, well, it's individual opinion about that. But I think we got it somehow. I'm a bit differ from you. That does not mean I'm saying what you are saying or what you believe is wrong. But I'm just want to put it in the way I understand it and what I observe. Why Abaribe changed his mind and said, no, let us not go through that. I hope we understand that APC has over 80 something or about 70 senators in that house, if I'm not making mistake. They have about 60 something or 70, if I'm not making mistake. I think somebody should help me out. They are the majority in the Senate. They are the majority in the House of Rep. If they go by voting, that is why Akpabio is insisting. It will go in a wrong way against what the Nigeria people want. That was why. That is my own understanding. That was why Abaribe changed that and said no, because he understands what will happen. They might not get what the
Mr.
little
Labo,
one.
that will not have changed anything now.
It will.
That,
Mr.
no,
Jonathan, if they have gone by voting, that is why the APC
It will not.
senators.
It will not change anything. What we are
It
saying is
will.
what you are saying. It won't change anything. So what you need
Nigerians
now
already,
is to shift them. You won't see their face and
Nigerians
go and
Is
ask them
not
is
is
question.
already,
is not
we are
shielding
not
them.
unaware. Mr. Labo,
Abaribe does
Mr.
not have
Labo,
that intention. Mr.
Mr.
Jonathan,
Labo,
Mr. Jonathan,
let me say
please,
this, and then you
please,
can
you will
continue.
say, please, I
Let
want
me
you,
just
before you
say
say
this so
it,
that you
Mr.
can
Jonathan,
continue. See,
Mr. Jonathan, I
Nigerians are
want
not
you,
unaware of the fact that APC has the majority. We know that. The baby in
Mr.
the
Alam,
room know that.
exactly.
We all know that already. So let them vote.
Because
The purpose of the vote, we know the purpose. We know the
so
purpose. Let
so
them
don't
vote.
Mr.
without them
Alabo,
using the
Mr. Alabo, Abaribe
Madam
no now.
Patricia.
It's in the House of it's in the Senate. He's a senator now. So
No,
he
I
knew already
disagree.
that the
You know, when we
APC
want
were
to say
more.
something, I want to
So
refer us back, all of us, to go and look the proceeding of the Senate during the first one they did under the Senate President Ahmed, what is that his name? From
Ahmed
the North,
Lawal.
Ahmed
Ahmed
Lawal.
Lawal.
They did that, you will see. They did it through that way. Then
Which way?
they did through that voice this thing, and majority of them under Buhari, they supported this one. That was how they passed that first law, because most of them come against it. So people in APC voted, because then it was not like the way Tinubu have turned political party and turned APC into
Mr.
puppet.
So
Alabo,
my
But
question to him.
Buhari was
yeah,
not
Let
interested
me
in this one.
let me ask him this. Let me ask him this. Do you think that if they are voted name wise, in person wise, you think that they would have voted to uphold transmission? Is that what you think?
Yes, they will do
My
that.
bro,
They did it.
oh God, forget that thing. Forget about it. They cannot do it.
They will do the same thing. They
Okay,
did
now
it.
okay.
They did
Let me
it
say
in
let,
2018. They
let me
did
say
it
this
in
to you.
2018.
Let me say this to you. You know when Akpabio even asked for a voice vote, the nay has it. The nay has it that they don't want. They don't. The nay has it. So only few yay. So now that they have all of them are now in APC, there was nothing going to change. They won't do anything that will change. All of them are already in Tinubu's pockets.
No.
They cannot vote against it.
Give us our mandate. I believe we are just we misunderstand Abaribe stand. Abaribe is one of the person who speak for the people. Even if he's in the Senate, we are not saying They have their
It could-
law.
my,
Go and look.
if you
We are
believe
not.
if you believe that he would have seen through that this in-person
He
vote
saw
was done.
it coming. Go and listen to
No,
it.
no, 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 no,
He
no, no,
saw it
no.
coming.
He
So
didn't.
I
No, no,
don't
no.
want us to
He
use
would have
this and
stood. He
begin
would have stood. He would have stood his ground. If it's truly for Nigerians, he would have stood his ground and make sure that
He knows
in-person vote.
why.
Hold on, sir. Hold on. This is what I'm telling you. He would have allowed the in-person vote to go through.
Don't
Now
worry.
you are.
I am
Hold
not
on now.
speaking. I'm
Hold
not
on, sir.
speaking for Abaribe,
I'm
but
going
I believe
somewhere.
Abaribe will come out to clear this
But
in
that
few
you
days
see,
to come.
is
But I don't
this
want
was
us to
medicine after death. Nothing you can
misunderstand
say.
him.
Nothing I can listen. Listen now. You are not listening. You are not listening, and you are missing it. If you truly care about Nigerians and those you represent, you should have allowed that in-person vote to stand at least for once allow it to stand at least for once.
Give us
Now
our mandate.
you now see
Give
the
us our
face of
mandate.
those. You
Give us our
hold on now.
mandate.
Hold
Give
on,
us a
sir. You will
mandate.
see you now
Why
see the
are
face
you
of
talking
those
as if
that
you are not a
voted
Nigerian now?
again.
Why are you?
See, what are you saying?
Why are you
What are
talking?
you saying?
Even if every one of them say it, I am against it. What do you want to do? What Nigeria want to do with it? Are you going to go and catch the senators in their house? What is worse than what they are already doing to Nigeria?
You are not.
All these
You
things
are not. You are not
are
understanding, and
not necessary.
you are not
What is going to
understanding.
do?
You are the
Mr.
one
Labo,
missing
Mr.
it. You are not understanding what we are
What
saying
do
here.
we want to
I think
achieve
you
for the
have. I think you don't
in-person?
understand this
What do
thing.
you want to achieve for it?
I think you don't understand this thing. This is the fact. See, if they had, come out individually and vote, right, and vote against it, right, that is their intention. That is their original intention, what they want to achieve. So basically, what we are saying now is that Abaribe helped us to prevent that
that
from
is what he
happening.
did.
That is
that
wrong.
is
That
what
is
I
a wrong.
think.
That is the error he made. He made an error there.
Don't sell that. He
What
cannot
are you
fly.
saying?
Okay, that
He
is
can't
your opinion.
fly
If you
because in
think
the
you made
first
an
place,
error,
wait
but
now.
you turning it as if it's
You are not
he
listening,
planned
and
he
you are not
planned
listening.
no. I heard
You
your
are not.
point.
Hold
As if he planned it, he planned with
on.
Akpabio that they
Hold
have
on,
already
sir.
agreed
You are
as a
not
group that this
listening.
is how they are going to
Yes,
do it.
yes,
No, I
yes,
disagree with
yes.
you on that. I'm not
That's your
speaking for Abaribe.
that's your opinion.
But
That's your
let
opinion.
us,
But
yes, that
listen,
is your own
listen.
opinion also.
Okay,
That is something I have to.
hold on. Now, for example, over here now, Lindsey Graham is a Republican, and he knows the way Republican wants to vote,
Give
and they
us a
now
mandate.
call. Hold on now.
Let's talk about Nigeria. Big no
Okay,
compare
so
US senator.
now, okay,
No compare US senator to Nigeria senator now.
look at you now,
How
because
will you
animals are
compare a
so
gay
these ones are
senator?
animals. These ones are yeah. So these ones are they are animals. So yeah, what he's saying,
Are you?
I wonder.
Are we? Are we? Who are we?
Just a
Give us
second.
a mandate. Who are we?
Wait, Mr. Labo.
No,
Mr.
we
Labo.
are robots.
See
Is Nigeria a
Nigerians, what
normal
we do.
place?
You
Why
see
are you
now.
talking? You are the one saying, same person saying Nigeria is not a
Oga,
normal
hold
place.
on, you are not paying attention. Hold on, and it's so sad you are not paying attention.
It was a mandate. Just a second. Mr. Labo, wait. When it suits you, your whims, you will use the United States and other countries to make comparison. Akpabio himself, he sat on that seat and he said he used United States as example. So why are you saying somebody should not bring that in? When it suits Nigeria, they bring anything on the face of the earth. When it doesn't
Mr.
suit
Jonathan,
them.
Mr. Jonathan.
Yes.
In this one we are discussing.
Yes.
It's different thing for you to think that you know that our Senate, our political leaders are not normal. They all have a mental problem. They are not really, that is Nigerian politicians are not human beings. They don't have that kind of thing that for you to compare them.
So what are they? What are they?
This is how
Hold on now. What are they? What are they? They are not human beings. What are they?
They are not. Why are we fighting?
What are they now? What are they? You call them your brother. What? Hold on. I'm asking.
Those
Hold
people
on,
are
please.
zombies.
Hold on. I'm asking.
Those people are zombies.
Okay. Hold on. Hold on, sir. Wike, you call your brother. So you are saying Zomi is your brother? So me is your brother.
Call Wike my brother.
Oga, you are not understanding what we are saying here. They are human beings. They are human beings. The same two you have, they have. The same sex you have, they have. They are only criminals.
They are not
They are
normal.
not.
They don't
They are normal. They are.
It is good to have diverse opinion. But on critical matters like this, Nigerian, that's where we all fail. We all miss it. We all just want to take.
No, Mr. Jonathan. You see, I need you to get my point. I know
we cannot. Nothing to get here. Nothing to get. What are you saying,
Mr. Alabo? Here's the question. Here's the question for you. Very simple one.
Nigerians to believe that your whole perception, how you feel, what you perceive,
Mr. Alabo,
about what Abaribe did,
this one
is entirely on what you
thoughts.
perceive.
Wait, Mr. Alabo. What is the exact purpose, reason for the protest?
The protest is
this
there.
Protest that we did
what did we
yesterday
want?
And today. What is the purpose? The purpose for that protest?
Purpose is for electronic transmission of the result. Which is the purpose. And that is why Nigeria came out. And that is
why do you then want to prevent?
And that is the same thing Abaribe said.
Hold on now, Oga. You are just hold on.
Give us a minute, please. Relax. He asked me a question. Don't you want me to respond to the question?
You've answered. It's a yes or no. You've answered expressly. Correct. You correct. Now the follow-up to that is that now, why do you then want to prevent Nigerians from knowing exactly who is on their side openly?
Mr. Jonathan, we know that APC.
You don't know. You don't know. No, you don't know. Don't know. No, don't put no. I don't know. Don't say we know. No. Don't go there. Don't go there.
Why do you then want to prevent Nigerians that are on the streets clamoring for electronic transmission of
that we even see that the man from Ogun State from your place voted here or no?
The senator or senators that are on their side or that are against them.
Mr. Jonathan, when they ask somebody to second,
see
who seconded?
See, let me.
Why would they second? Why would they second?
So if there is no second, why did
you know why I think if you had listened to my submission, Mr. Labo, if you had listened to my submission earlier, I to some extent I believe you will not have this mind. Even if you want to say it, you probably will have jettisoned it. You will have set it aside. This politician, everything that happened in that house, in that Senate today, was scripted.
Even hold on, sir. Do you believe that it's even possible that you have called about it from Asorok and said,
yes,
sit down, don't go there? What are you saying? You are saying that they have called him from White House from Asorok and said, hey, Oga, just hold it there. You are here playing
Senator Abaribe.
Mr. Jonathan,
stood up first
and
of
give
all.
us our mandate.
He stood up. I said earlier, Mr. Alabu.
Mr. Jonathan,
can I speak now,
Mr.
please?
Jonathan,
can I speak?
Let me finish my submission, please.
It's like you can't convince Mr.
You are coming for your
second.
See, you cannot finish your submission when you brought controversy.
What controversy?
What are you saying? You brought a controversy. You brought a controversy. Look, if somebody objects you when you bring controversial stuff, you should allow the people to speak on it. You will continue. Nobody's going to hold you.
Allow me to speak.
I know. Just hold up for a minute. Hold up for a minute, please.
Allow me to speak, please. It's when I finish speaking, you can speak. Allow me to speak.
Black Panther, please allow him speak. He has been quieting. Just allow him speak, please. Thank you. Let's be coordinated.
I think, please, we have more things before us. I am not speaking for Abaribe, but I don't want us to use our perception or how we perceive it and just feel, this is it. I believe he will speak for himself. But however, we know how Nigeria Senate they behave. Let us not be distracted. I know it required resources. A lot of people, nobody gave them money. It's organic love they have for their country. They transport themselves from wherever they are to Abuja, spending 3 days. Some of them spend their weekend since last week. They've been there across. It's not easy. to sustain that kind of momentum. And for them to continue the protests, they need our encouragement. So Abaribe did not say this, did not say this. It's a distraction. Let us remain focused. We have a bigger thing ahead of us. There are other laws that we can also speak about that Senate have reduced. There is a law with Nigeria people when they go run for public hearing. Everyone and the CSOs agreed that 10 years ban for anyone that buys vote. Any politician caught buying vote, 10-year ban. So just imagine if that want to be in place.
And you believe that? What happened to those that read the last election? What happened to them? Those are they in jail now?
Let
Okay.
us give us a mandate, please allow me speak now.
How many minutes now? Me, I never talk. Oh,
You don't talk. You've talked. This is my first. I'm not taking any much time. I've not spoken. You want to give yourself
Can
a
you just
submission,
speak?
please.
Just continue speaking. I think you please can you speak in the next 2 minutes so another
Okay,
person
thank
speaks,
you.
sir.
Thank you,
Thank
Madam
you.
Rita. So we have these things in place that we can hold the Senate for them to do those things. It's not just transmission of the transmission of a result, electronically. These are other things, even the spending on how they spend during election, that is enabling them to do a lot of these shenanigans we see during election. Those clauses, these people have removed them. They have reduced these 10 years to 2 years. What are you going to do to 2 years? So after 2 years, they will come back. They will come back or they will be in court. Within that 2 years, they will go and contest election again. So these are key issues. And I want us to continue to encourage people. Everyone who are out there, I commend you guys for what you are doing. Keep it up. If we can still continue to gather the next day until they give us what we want. If it is not electronic transmission, we don't want to combine anything with manual. It doesn't happen like that in other places. So let us have what is standard for us to have. There is network across every nooks and crannies of the country. People use network. Nigerians who are subscribing are over 200 or something million who are subscribed to mobile networks. So we can conduct this election across Nigeria without any glitch. There was no glitch in 2023. It's the person that have access to the server that switch off the server. So a new Nigeria is possible, but our unity is very important for us to take it back from this criminal. Thank you, everyone.
Well, if you allow
can I
me,
speak now? No, wait,
just
Oga. You
give
are
me
the
1
same
minute, please.
since. I've been hearing you
Just
since.
1 minute,
Let
please.
me
Just 1
talk, I
minute.
beg.
Just 1 minute, I beg. 1 minute, I beg. See, if you think that what you just said now about Abaribe and calling for this kind of unity, my brother, you are creating more chaos. You are creating more problem. More
Thank
problem.
you very much. Thank you very much. Everybody, I hope everybody watched the video that Naija played. Thank you very, very much. If Alabo, if they put you in the midst of those Nigerians rioting, talking against the senator, and you say this same thing you said, what would be their reaction? Mr. Alabo, I'm asking you a question. Can anybody hear me?
We can hear you.
Can
Go ahead.
anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Go ahead.
You see, if you put Alabo's statement in that crowd, and Alabo said what he just said here, removing the last statement of his submission and taking the body of what he just said here, what will be the reaction of the Nigerians on the spot there? Let me tell you what will be their reaction. Mr. Alabo, they will tell you to enter your car and drive out before they face you. Look, they've sent all the senators there, all. I'm not excluding Abaribe. All of them there collected the 160 million naira car. Not once. The ones that have been there for long, not once, not twice, not thrice. As long as they spend their time there, they've been collecting this car every session. So coming out to say, yes, oh, this is the right thing to do. I am doing this, I am doing that, does not mean that Abaribe does not compromise. We should be very tactical in our approach towards Nigeria issues. The Nigerian politicians are all the same, with exclusive of 1% out of them. Don't look at that man that came in from the House of Rep that came to speak to the crowd. You see the way he was painting it? No, don't disrespect your oppressors. Don't disrespect the looters. Don't disrespect those people. This is the parliamentary sitting. We have to go through the normal rudiment of parliamentary sitting. Look at a saint talking. Look at him talking because it's comfortable. If his salary or his money was like the civil servant, he wouldn't come out there to talk like this to the people. Rather, he will join hands with people to make sure that the laws are being passed for him, for the right people to come to the right seat. Abaribe aided and abetted that criminality in that house, in that higher chamber, or what they call it. Our main purpose is for them to vote so that we know who is taking us back. We wanted to know their name. We wanted to know the constituency they come from so that we'll start shielding the people that we don't want for the next election. But Abaribe, they told him to stop. He retrieved what he said. Because he knows that what he has asked for is detrimental to their coming in. Because if a man confronts you that your wife will not give birth and he's carrying a 7-month-old child, don't you know where your problem is coming from? That is what we wanted Abaribe to do, to finish that. Let everybody vote and answer his father's name. Even the president, the so-called illegal Senate president, said, let everybody answer his father's name. And that is the right thing to do. So that at the election day, we'll tell them, this man in your constituency is the one that refused that your vote will never count. That is what we are talking about. We don't tap our senators at the back. They are working for us because they want to work for us. And if they want to work for us, no matter how dear they are to us, if they do mistake, I only talk about fundamental mistake. If you do a fundamental mistake in bringing up your building will only stand for some time. It will fall and souls will be lost. That is what Abaribe did. He knows what he did. That was why he was laughing. You see the smile on his face? He was laughing with the other senator from Sokoto, the past governor of Sokoto State, who is an ADC member. They were both laughing. Are those the kind of people that are serious? Are they supposed to be laughing in the National Assembly with 200 people being tied every fortnight?
Mr. Black Panther, this is what I said. I just got an epiphany when I just saw the thing. It told me everything I needed to know about the election, about why the country is just the way it is. So that's why I said, you know what? I don't have any other conversation. I'm just going to fast forward. What are we going to do when they are going to cheat us because they will cheat us? What are we going to do? That's where I'm at right now. That's just where I'm at.
That is why in my submission, Madam Rita, you are right in your submission. You are absolutely right. These people don't have a limit of perpetrating evil. They don't have a limit of looting. That is why I said, since we have stood out and we have said, sir,
Black Panther, do you know when Alabo was going to round up? When I brought in America, he said we cannot copy America. When I was going to round up, he said in other places election is not conducted like this. So when he suits him, where do
you think Nigeria is borrowing all this system from? Where do you think we are going to? We are going to a wireless voting system. It's a gradual process. We are looking at the American system. Don't you know that's what we're looking? A system whereby you cannot rig. You reduce it gradually. It's not going to be automatic. It's a gradual process. Even the Ghanaians and the Africans, they learned it from the Americans. You don't touch any election. It's the only person that touched the paper of election is the person that wants to vote. After then, nobody touch. It's paperless. The computer counts it, the computer arranges it, the computer do every cumulative things in it. Nobody touches, because that election vote is sacred.
My brother,
Abaribe is committing a crime.
No, see,
an abject criminality in the higher chamber. You are saying we should understand him. Are we to speak for him, or we are to see what he's doing and analyze what he's doing? And what he's doing is not helping us. It's supposed to make them vote. Wait, hold on, my brother. We know that APC is majority. Yes, we don't care about that. We don't care. We want to know who and who is the people that don't want your vote to count by name, by their father's name and their constituency. We will print it out. That is a plus to us in the election. That is something you can use to campaign.
You can go and ask them, why did you do that? You just ask them questions.
You know that it's going to affect him. It's going to affect a lot of things. Because he came out to tell us that, oh, it's transfer. Who told you to tell them it's transfer? Who cares about transfer? Transmit to the network. That is what we want. Don't come and change language for us, or come and be telling us, oh, we have not. That is not what we discussed with the Senate president. He came out with blah 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 blah. He came out. We were there. What did you do? Your bunch of you were there. What did you do? You sat down there and say you don't finish. Can't you scatter the chamber? Have you never seen when they scatter chamber for America chamber? You say they fight there now. For America, they fight, they throw everything. If you don't know, go with your friend. You think they don't fight? You think they don't make this rowdy? You make it rowdy, they will cancel that event.
They fight now. For America,
what is Abaribe doing there? He's laughing.
No,
he's
see,
Black Panther. Okay, don't let us do it. Abaribe is back.
This is not the only Senate house where they know to share, because they are all thieves.
They tap it back. Abaribe different from them. He
lost a golden chance. He lost a go. If he had done this today, Nigerians will never forget him for the rest of his life.
Ask Abaribe, the 500 million they gave them, the 1 billion they gave them, what has he done in his consequence? Go ask
my brother. I say that guy, they call up for Asorok, say, Abaribe, the way you are going, don't go that route, oh, stop it. Stop it.
He has been in the Senate for more than 8 years. What is his achievement? What bill has he done to alter the life of the people? Has he done anything in his constituency? Let it make it open. Is it to be hidden or to be talking in the public?
So use the language.
Nonsense talk.
They'll use the language of wiki. Any one of them in that Senate floor that do anyhow, you will see anyhow.
Don't mind them. All of them are all afraid of the money they are collecting.
We send after within the next 3-4 days.
They are all criminals. The House of Rep members, they're even a little better than this stupid Senate.
I agree with you.
People that don't even debate, they just say,
Amela has called him and say, Abaribe.
Bringing Abaribe because Abaribe use Kanu take collect votes. Now they clap out for him. What he don't do?
Nothing.
Not the only Kanu he speak for. He grant bail. He stand for bail. What else has he done to his own constituency? What else has he done? You want me to bring names?
What I'm even saying is that this man, honestly, today he lost a golden chance. Why? Because Nigerians have been asking for one man, one vote. It could have been better. Just allow it to go. Even though you know that APC is the majority, let Nigerians now see the faces of those people that voted against transmission. Let Nigerians see their faces. He lost a golden chance.
Oga Jonathan, did you know a senator, one of the senators, a Labour Party senator from the East?
Yeah.
I will bring his video and see what the guy did into his constituency and come and look at Abaribe talking nonsense. That's a stupid man.
No, that one too far. Natasha.
Natasha now, see, Natasha now. Even I think I saw something about Natasha. She said she support transmission of results. She even said she was one. I even said, okay, we can partner with Starlink. Because we can partner with Starlink for them to transmit this thing instantly. But Abaribe, it could have been better. Honestly, Abaribe's name would have been on a go today if he had allowed that vote to go through.
What they have passed today, is for people like Natasha not to come back. It's for people like Natasha not to come back, because there's no way Natasha will come back to that Senate with this method.
Are you even sure that Abaribe himself is not scared that he's going to lose the election?
Yabelo will rig Natasha out.
I pray Abaribe don't come back. I pray they cannot come back.
No, he himself may be scared, but he's just hiding. He may be scared because he knows that he has not done anything. And like you said, Amoshola, this is a golden opportunity for someone like Yabelo to now rig Natasha, because they will tell you that in Kogi there was no network.
That's the reason. That's the reason why your Senate president is saying there might not be network. Okay, if there's no network, why don't you say you cancel it? They didn't put that there. They say you will do it manually.
And you are telling me that Abaribe, we should not blame Abaribe. We should not blame him. He would have just allowed that vote to go through. But they have called him.
Let me quickly throw in something. I greet all my panelists and I greet everybody. Gavis, I greet you for your strength and your energy. God bless you. Yeah, you see, the issue here, we shouldn't forget. My voice is a bit cracked if it's not clear. We shouldn't forget that when you wrestle against principalities and powers, you can only take it by force if you've got equal and opposite reaction. You see, the power we are fighting against right now in Nigeria took more than 60 years for them to build this corrupt system that has eaten to the taproot of our government. So we shouldn't expect this corrupt system to be dislodged in a minute or in a couple of years, or few years, 1 or 2 years. We can't do it because the power that are there already benefiting from these corrupt systems, from the taproot to the fibrous and to the leaves and the sky level, they are much more than the masses. First of all, the people.
Mr. Collins, I can fault you on that if you allow me. I can fault you on that. They may have taken 60 years to build it, but they are not bigger than the people.
Yeah, the people. I'm going there. You didn't let me learn. You see, the people that would have fought this fight and make it snappy, these people are kept in perpetual darkness and have been weaponized by hunger. People are not aware. If you look at people that are watching this beautiful thing that we are doing here, it's not up to 1,000 people. Nigeria is 200 million, and the reasonable people is more than 150 million. And those that have got the right information in Nigeria, they are not up to 20 million, believe it or not. Those that have got the right information, they are not up to 20 million, because the remaining 130 millions are struggling. So the problem that we have here is the issue of creating awareness and getting people informed, which we should all do until we not relent on our efforts. Because just like you see, this man was standing at Amaechi. He was talking as if he's entertaining people. He didn't come there to even speak the way I expected him to. But he said something viable. He said, if we mobilize 300,000 people, how many police will stop? That's the truth. But the 300,000 people, how can you convince them, educate them that this is where they are going? And the only thing that will bring them out is to share cash. And the common
no, Mr. Collins, you have the 300,000. What about those working in bank? Those in the media houses? You have 300,000.
They are all benefiting from this corrupt system, whether you like it or not. Those working in the banks, why is it that when somebody hold an important position in the bank, when he leaves there, they begin to arrest him and chase him here and there? These are corrupt. These people are corrupt. The media, the mainstream media, they are much more corrupt than what you think. They go to offices before interview. They give them Ghana must go. They give them envelope, big envelope, whether you believe it or not. The system is finished. It's badass. The only people that are just alive there is people that are demonstrating and doing everything there, that are doing all those things. So what we would have done is for us to educate our people back home at the local level, letting them know that those that they have sent at the legislative level to deliver their message are not doing the right thing. So when they come home, they flog them. When they come home, they shame them, they send them back. First of all, let's talk about northern part of Nigeria, where you see senators representing areas that are completely deserted, where there's nobody in that area. Some senators have never gone back to their local government or their origin, their ward for the past 3 years. They've been Abuja. There are areas that have been deserted that Boko Haram drove everybody away, but there are representatives in that area. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. So how can you not send a message back to those people in that environment and say, okay, this is what is going on? People are not even there. People are representing desert. There are areas in the north where you have a whole senatorial district. If you count it, if you are able to count the population, it might not be up to 3,000. They are all in a count. So what are we talking about? The system is finished. The only solution is demonstration and pure dissolution of this system. May it scatter, may it not exist again. This is enough to repair. You see Akpabio, the way they behave, they be like person where not they happen to. All the money now they take care of their family, they take care of their children. People are dying at the back. This system is finished. It's finished. There's nothing we can do about it. It has to be dislodged. It has to be destroyed, and in fact, erased. They need to erase this Nigeria. Erase what they call Nigeria. If they split into 5-6 places, everybody go their own way. Because the peace that we are fighting for, it can never come. I can't see any way for it to come. It's not coming. Look at what it just passed now. With all the demonstrations that have taken place for 2-3 days, Akpabio sat down with those nuisance there, 113 or 130 people. They've decided the fate of Nigeria, 200 million, sitting down doing it. Why? Because they know that the people that will fight the fight are in darkness. They are not even aware of what they are doing. If you go to a local government in your area now, ask them who is their senatorial representative. Or first of all, ask for their local government chairman. They don't even know. Some of them don't even know the councillor that are in their ward. So how can you tell me that these people need to make a change? They are not aware. Like the local government I belong to. Anytime I move from local government to the new one, wherever I get to, the local government council will write a letter acknowledging me and my children one by one that they know that we are there. Christmas card, they will send it. That is to tell you a system that works. Some local government council don't even know.
Is that in Nigeria? Is that in Nigeria?
No, Nigeria. Okay, well, I don't want to feel for Nigeria. Nigeria. Local government council for this already doesn't even know.
You go give a lot leeway now to come talk now. Say that's why Nigeria is different.
Prince. Sorry for 1 minute. Sorry to interject you. You see, all those things that you've been talking about is part of the wrap of the conclusion I made. But there is still a pathway which has not been exhausted, which is 50-50 chance. And that's the electoral law pathway. That's exactly. A 50-50 chance.
Exactly. And they are not ready to make
that is the only pathway. But for my conclusion, I have been standing on ground, and I know why I'm standing because I've due due diligence. I've investigated and I've read books, and I run a conclusion. Everybody will speak like Prince. It's all a matter of time. Everybody will speak like him. It's just a matter of time. Thank you, Oga Prince.
Thank you very much. So that is what, if we don't do that until the grassroots are aware of what is going on, we can't make a change. Imagine in a developer. I just said something. A local government council does not even know, like Oredo local government, for instance, or Ego in a do, does not even know how many housing units in his local government. Do you believe that? He don't know. If you ask him, he don't even know. If you ask him,
you don't even know the one where they in street self.
Hey, but Mr. Prince, you know it's not hard though. They can do it. It's just that they will not do it. They can do it
because they don't care. That is why they will not do it. They don't care. They don't care.
The reason why they don't care,
they will do it.
You know why? You know the reason why they don't care is obvious to all of us, because they know that the people just doesn't matter. It's not the people that put them there. It's not the
Exactly.
people that
Exactly, because they are not democratically elected.
They don't need the people.
They don't need them.
They don't need the people.
It's just like
what you said earlier is correct and is profound, and that is how you see democracy work. It happens here too. Maybe Madam Rita can, you know, we understand what I'm saying. See where I did too.
I testify to it. Yeah.
See, yeah, she will testify. See where I did too. See, because my family, now big family, strong of a 6-7 sometimes. Anywhere the rep where they represent my riding at the federal level, he must, because you know they joke with 6 votes.
Okay.
You mess up now 6 votes now you joke with, and you go lose that. They don't joke with that
because the system cannot be ringed.
They will send you calendar. They will send you, at the end of the year they will because they relate with you. And when it comes to election time, personally, she will come and knock the door. She will not personally. And you will think that she will introduce, you call you your name, your family name, and you go take introduce, because you don't know everybody's name. Though the people they work for her and they for her back with the list of everybody where they that district, that riding. They know where they'll go knock door. They will remind you.
That's a form of that's a form of recognition. They don't care. They don't care about us in that country.
When you see already local government, the local government chairman no. How he go know? How he go know?
I want to know the
now you people put on there. Now you people send down to the local government council.
We can't do chairman. We can't know how many people we did there. You don't care about you.
Now your mandate they carry. No be for Edo State where the governor they talk say he go bring 3 million votes.
3.5 million. When Edo people don't even reach 4.5.
You don't even know what in they talk, sir.
You understand? Absolute ignorance.
Forget about Nigerians. Forget about Nigerians.
That country is gone. It's gone. We are just stressing ourselves for nothing.
Votes don't count in Nigeria. Votes don't count.
And if they don't, the next thing would have been
Mr. Jonathan. Sorry,
Yes.
Mr. Prince.
Yes.
You just said something. Vote don't count in Nigeria. So you see, we are back to square one of the same question I'm asking, because I know all of you know the answer. I know some no one talk about it.
I love that.
Because probably in social media there are things we don't want to say, but I am at that point now. After the voting, that's where my brain is. All these things you guys are saying, I'm just going to listen. I am not interested because it's not going to work the way we think that it should work. It's not going to work because Nigeria is a normal country. What are we going to do when they cheat us? What are we going to do when 2023 we play over again? Is it going to be a deja vu moment and then we all go home and start sniffing our nose and being depressed again? What are we going to do?
We go fight.
Okay, now.
You see,
that's the first step.
You saw Donald Trump when they shot him. You see, when he escaped that assassination,
he still raised his hand to show that no matter what, I am still here.
Fight. The man said, fight. Now
Dr. Jonathan, Madam Rita, you were not here when I gave my speech. I told everyone, let us go and do research. Since they've given us one law now, at least it's a 1 inch. We know what they can do. We know that they are total madness. They are mad people. Let us go and design. Let us go and design a process where we go fit call our people one by one, send letter to them.
You don't understand. Nigerians that accepted this their proposal where they won't put inside that law.
They will accept it now. What do you think? They will accept it.
No. Why?
They will accept it now because they pronounced that electronic transfer is mandatory. But in case transmission is mandatory, but in case that's the law, mandatory for the INEC to use that, no other thing. But in case it's failing in some area, you can digress and make use of that. They are useless law, rigging. I call it rigging.
That's where the caveat is.
You see, wait.
You see, I'm sorry, just give me 30 seconds. You see, what I would have expected them to say is that they have passed the law that electronic transmission should come to stay. But in a situation whereby it fails, election in that place should be repeated within 24 or less than 24 hours or so time. Should be repeated because network cannot fail today and fail tomorrow. That is what I expected from them.
Yes. You see this clause where why I want to believe, because I always count on Nigerians, because if Nigerians fail, we fail ourselves. People like me, I won't have good words to say. So I will first of all rely on Nigerians. Because if Nigerians accept this, you have accepted glitch ab initio. This is glitch. This one where they said that if this one doesn't work, the electronic transmission, they will now resort to manual. You see, that is technically putting glitch there. You know, glitch before they didn't tell you. Glitch before they didn't tell you before. But this one now, they don't tell you up front. The Senate president has indirectly told us the glitch. That is the glitch. This is the glitch. So we can't accept it. If Nigerians accept this, then they are on their own. It's just unfortunate. If once you don't see them out tomorrow protesting, that means they have accepted their fate. That's the truth. Because see, the only place or places.
So how do you? And that is why I said, Oga Jonathan. That is why I said we need to sit down and think how to, because they gave a caveat now.
Black Panther.
We know the areas. We know the area. Wait. Hold on. Let me land this one. We know the areas they will want to go and rig. The suburb, the villages. So what plan will we put ahead of this that they are going to go? They can't do it in the city. No. Because they know the enlightenment in the city. They can't do it. Or the local government, they can't do it. They only do it in the rural, that intel, where the people don't know any jack. So what plan can we put forward?
When you said earlier, the last week or two, I've been listening to you. Even last a month or so, you've been saying that this Yunus Satanko, that the guy doesn't know anything at all. You see, his job is cut out for him now. And the people that are working with Mr. Peter Obi, I think that they are still lazy, or they don't even know anything. They are the wrong people. Mr. Peter Obi has the wrong people around him. Because now, even if you want to take this, let's just assume. I'm not accepting it, but I'm just saying that let's assume, okay, this ends up to be the law. You have ample of time, at least 1 year before the election, is to sit down in your room with your people that if you want to give it to a consultancy, give it to them. It will cost you less. What they will do, all these rural areas, they can identify them, and I bet you they cannot be up to 20,000 polling units. At most 25,000 polling units that you will identify that these are the battleground. There's what they call battleground in US election. They will say battleground states, battleground districts. Those are the battleground. You have to identify those places today, between now and election day. And those are the areas that you will focus on. You will have finished your job. I said
in Nigeria, the battleground states, Port Harcourt, Lagos.
Now I know, now they are
Kaduna,
Kano. Yes.
Yeah. And even to some extent, I would even say Benue. Those are battleground states. And Plateau. But, at this point, see, Nigerians, at this point, I'm begging you, fast forward whatever it is you want to, that whatever you are thinking that should happen, because it's not going to happen. It is not going to happen. What are you going to do when they will cheat you, because they're going to cheat you? That's where Nigeria should be at. And when you let them know This is what we're going to do to you guys if you guys mess up. Trust me, they will be so
Madam, this is
scared.
part of the work we should do. Like
They
what you
will be
just said
so
now. This is
scared.
part of the
They
work we
won't
should do.
dare it. That is where we should be. When the last election in Kano State, was Kwakwanso State, remember, they wanted to put somebody else. The youth came out and they warned the electoral officer, if you put the person that did not win, this is what we're going to do to you. That's why it took about 24 to 48 hours before they announced the winner. And the person that's in the seat now is the people, that's the man that they voted for. Because it's Kwakwanso's guy. So you think when they threatened them, these guys are so scared. Common COVID, you see the way they were all frantic. They were all looking for, their money couldn't help them because flying out of Nigeria was like a no-no. No country wanted anybody coming in. Their money was useless. Their money was useless during COVID. All this, their money was useless. So we should make things in such a way that during this election, their money will be useless, cannot help them. Nobody want to take their money. Their money can't fly them out of Nigeria. It will be useless. That is where our mind should be going to. Not changing electoral law. Even if what's his name, Akpabio, says it's only electoral transmission result. That's the only result that we take. They won't even give any option. Trust me, these people will see play tricks again. They are there. They have dared us several times. They know Nigerians are weak. They know Nigerians just have mouth and they will move on. If fuel is 10,000 naira per liter, Nigerians will pay and move on. That they understand the temperature and the psyche of Nigerians. My point is, change your psyche. That's the only way to change the game and make these people scared. Randy Peters, please, I appreciate what the education you're trying, because I'm all for educating people, because the psyche of Nigerians right now is not normal. Their psyche is like, I want to get to the next position, and it's all about what I can get for it. It's not about the people or how it's going to affect the country. They don't care. What is in it for me? All of them, the Senate is what is in it for me. And that's why Abaribe now switch, because possibly somebody dropped a note at his table, because they can talk in a paper like, listen, so they might give him a code, and that's why he switched. And it all looked like Mr. Jonathan said, everything that it all looked like a script, and they were all laughing. And I could see Tambua that was sitting down there. It's like it was a joke. I'm like, are these people crazy? So please, Randy Peters, as long as you are educating people about the new electoral process or the electoral law, also send your message in such a way that let Nigerians start knowing that when the elections come, what are you going to do when the likes of MC Oluomo comes? All those Omonile, all those Agbero, like all those Tony Kabaka in those states and the rest, what are you going to do? Because if you cannot do anything when they cheat you, don't stop fooling yourself right now. Stop fooling yourself right now. Talking and assuming and saying, okay, they should put a law, is a 10 years imprisonment. Man, I'm sorry, I don't like having those conversations now, because Nigeria is not a normal country, so I cannot think normal life, because I live in a country where the democratic process is straight. I have to switch my brain, my thinking process that, okay, this is
not switch your brain, just relax.
No, I have to switch. I'm talking about comprehension of what's going on in Nigeria. Your thought process, it has to switch to the reality of how Nigeria is functioning. Don't switch your reality to the way you are now, that the system is working. Switch it to the Nigeria that is not functioning and start working with that dysfunctional system, and start putting things that are very, very what was this word? That very, very serious. Yes, they say desperate times comes from desperate measures, right? Nigeria is in dire straits. Nigeria is in a big problem. Nigeria electoral system is not like America. It's not like London. It is not like Canada. It is not like Spain. It is not like that. Nigerian system. The senators in America, they can lobby, they can pass bills or whatever. Those bills, it will be implemented, it will work. Everybody's independent, they're thinking, they know what they're doing. But in Nigeria, please switch that's why I said I have to switch my comprehensive way of thinking, because where I am is not the same way. They're not human beings in Nigeria. Switch your mind. These people are corrupt, or these people are very, very schemish. Okay, what can I do? Don't think about your senators or your MP that is here, that is doing things the way it ought to be. It's not like that. So when we start making a discussion about putting laws there, a referral reform, it's not going to work. Mr. Elvis, if you're there, please, we need Tony Naji. Tony Naji should come back to this and come and tell Nigerians what they need to hear. Please, Mr. Elvis, if you can bring this man back, I'm begging you. Yes.
Madam Rita, you see, yes, everything you have said, collectively, you are right. You are even motivating them right now as you are speaking. You are motivating people and you are bringing them back to their senses that we need to move. But I still want to say something here that we have moved an inch forward because we can take advantage. If what you said, they listen, we can take advantage of this new law. We can get hold of it. Madam Jonathan said, the people are getting it gradually. We can hold this law because I know they are going to agree on this one. Let's use this one as an advantage and speak the way Madam Rita speak to the people like that, because that will make them, because what we did last year was 6 million without this law. This law has come now. We can do more.
Let me suggest something. You see, like if we talk about moving forward now, this is a suggestion. If, for instance, because
you have allowed Black Panther to finish what he was trying to say there, you just cut him off.
I thought we are all having conversation, together on
a
suggestion.
He was saying something very, very important, but because last time we got 6 million and all that, we cut him off.
Okay, Black Panther, continue, Black Panther. When you finish, I'll give my submission.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm about to round up, but I will be very. It has not molded yet, but I'm trying to give an insight to it. We got 6 million last time. Now they have made what we want mandatory, electronic, but they have a caveat. So now, with this half part they've given us, we can also, with that half part, we can take 4 million and add to our 6 million. Then that caveat, we deal with it, because that's the only caveat they need to have their own 8 million. So if we suppress that caveat they gave, they will not have their 8 million again. I will expatiate on that, but I want you to put it in your mind that we move a little step forward. They gave us nothing before. We got 6, but they gave us electronic now with little caveat that we can arrest. If they listen to what Madarita said, we can arrest that caveat they gave, that we can do if the network is not available. We can arrest. And I said we should go into the loop areas where they can use, where they normally use. That is where we should demonstrate what Madarita said in that area. Thank you.
You see, what you have said, is very, very correct. But as a matter of fact, in that area, the only thing is, just as you have said, if they can be electronic transmission straight away, that will take care of a lot of things, because what they are going to use against the masses, against the obedience, is resources. Nigeria resources is what they are going to use against us. So when we have to look at that area of the state and federal resources they are going to use against us by manipulating the people with a lot of money. Because last election, I was speaking to a friend that told me that after the money they brought from Abuja for Ukpeworo, after the election, they still had about 170-something million that was not shared in one local government, that they had to start thinking of what to do to it, because they didn't get people to share the money to. So they waste heavy resources to manipulate the people. That is where my fear is, because those people that are ready to do the right thing, they are ready to give somebody like 200,000.
We got 6 million. So, we got 6 million without that money.
Yeah. So what I'm just suggesting this one, or this suggestion. If, for instance, because we cannot expand ourselves all over the whole nation. If we want to start from maybe South Side, for instance, like Nigerians, for instance, if we want to carry out a project, like, I don't know, it's a suggestion. We are going to reason. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, we'll deliberate on it. If we can be able to come out with one representative at least in each local government for a start, in South, for instance, one representative that will represent Nigerians in the dissemination of the right information. Dissemination of the right information using social media platform. If, for instance, because the only thing that I know that making it difficult for people to access information, education, and orientation that we are giving is that they don't have access to the resources like network and all that for them to do. So if we're able to get short video on enlightenment, short video like maybe 2 minutes, 1.5 minutes, that can go into WhatsApp messages that people can distribute vigorously, that will get to the grassroots, information that are relevant, concrete information, educative information, issues that are contemporary issues that people need to hear. Then we use the languages that they will hear, not even correct English or we can use pidgin English as the case may be. Short information that we can spread through WhatsApp for people to understand, because a lot of people don't really know what is going on. If they are aware of what is going on, believe me, with the way people are feeling in Nigeria, if they know what their problem is, they're ready to tackle it, because people are dying in silence. So that is just a little suggestion that I'm saying. If we can start with 1 or 2, 3, 4 states, there is time. We'll have one person from local government. Before you know, the person will create his own. Just WhatsApp short messages, to send it along where people can just download it and listen, forward it to others and know what is happening. Like the statement of Akpabio, somebody can just play it briefly and interpret it with the language that the people will understand in that area and send it to them. This is what is happening. This is what your legislators are doing, because these people are not aware. Because those that are in this part of the world, they are acting and reacting because they are aware of the system. When they tune up their radio, they listen. When they open their social media, they hear the information and they react to it immediately. So I don't know how we are going to do that, because the people need to be informed before they can be carried along. So that's a suggestion anyway.
Yeah, thank you, Prince. Radio network in Nigeria is one of the best ways.
Let's round up in 5 minutes, please. 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you, sir. Radio network in Nigeria is one of the best way to pass message, because why? Tinubu says it's going to reduce the purchasing power of the people. A lot of Nigerians, even the youth Gen Z you are seeing, they are on free mood. Facebook, everywhere, WhatsApp, anything you put like video. Anyone watching Nigeria is doing very well. That is one thing you should understand. He's trying, he's doing very well. No peace.
I don't understand radio. I don't understand that radio. You need to. Can you explain?
Yeah, if you go to 93.7, if somebody can sponsor, people carry radio. You don't need network. It's finger battery.
People don't carry radio. How many people carry radio? How many people carry radio?
See, it's part of the
when
way.
There's no light, when there's no battery, I don't understand. How would they carry radio?
Battery, it goes with finger battery. That's what I'm telling you. Go to the village, people listen to radio more than this WhatsApp you are talking. People who have access to WhatsApp, drop a video there. They might not, because most of them are on free mood. Go and verify this thing I'm telling you. You send them video, they will tell you that they can't view your
but I believe that WhatsApp is powerful. I believe that WhatsApp is very powerful. But if you are saying this one that you are saying, I cannot doubt it, because I don't have the.
Please, who don't show belly food over that?
But you don't know what is happening in Nigeria. I think
sure
data, how it works in Nigeria. People are using. You even surprised. You send somebody something, say no get data to download. You have to send them data to download document that you send for them, because they are using free mode. And
okay, this free mode, I don't. Maybe you need to. Maybe I need to. I don't understand.
Okay,
it. Maybe it's a recent development.
MTN, Airtel, they give you free mode on when you buy MTN recharge card, there is this some of a bonus. You have a free mode. You can access a Facebook, but you cannot view videos. But you can read some of message. So say somebody is doing video, you can't, because you are on free mode. It will tell you have to turn on your data in order for you to access some of those things. That is how it works. This is the reality in Nigeria.
But people are using WhatsApp. Don't underrate WhatsApp, bro. People
use WhatsApp.
People are still using it.
Some people will be on that group before they will see that your message. It's when they subscribe MTN, somebody send them card, maybe MTN give them small data. They even manage data. They manage what they want to open. So you would think this person view your message. They didn't open your video. They just had because they have seen. So that is
All
what
right,
happened.
all right. It's
And
okay. It's all right.
lastly,
But don't you think with the closeness of election, people might be interested in things like that?
so we just need a mobilizing, going, touching them through this radio and grassroots movement like Obedient is doing will help a long way.
All right.
And lastly, I just want to appeal for something. We are panelists, and all of us are here. Our views are very important. We will not be on the same page. I don't want us to always be personal. When someone raise, come with their own views. That is why we are panelists. People listen to us. We cannot be on one way. Everybody will be talking the same thing. So if I come with different view, doesn't mean you should come to me personally or attacking me because you hear my voice. Please let us understand this. Thank you.
All right. I appreciate you all. You see, I have to give you people time to talk, and I enjoyed the discussion. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Mr. Elvis. Thank you very much. I know say I come late every day. Not my fault.
No, that's fine. It's okay. Madarita also came very late, but your submissions are wonderful. So yeah, it doesn't matter if we still have the time. Here we can, put in our 2 cents.
Mr. Elvis.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir. This second link where you did drop is really helpful. Oh. I know you have a lot doing, but God bless you.
Yeah, but you don't go always they get on like that, okay?
I understand, but it's really helpful. You did it yesterday, and you did it
He said PC
it's really
not
helpful.
drop the chill around.
The day we not see and we go understand.
You understand. That's good. Thank you very much. I appreciate you all. Let's continue to stand for what is right. Let's continue to put our voices to this. Although, even with all that we are doing now, engaging the street, the protests, and everything, I still don't trust these people. So as we lock in the first hole, they might be finding another way to create another hole. So Nigerians must not trust them. They can never be trusted. In case you don't know what that means, you want to take food out of their mouth. This is where they are getting their money, the lavish, satanic lifestyle they are living, traveling abroad, medical care abroad, and all that. This is where they're getting it from. So, if you can get Nigeria right, get the right leader, obviously it's going to affect them. So, that's why you see all of them fighting, so hard for this not to happen. Don't get carried away by the people right there with them in this at the Senate. To be honest, all of them are the same. They are the same. Once you get there, it looks like there's a society. There's a oath that you need to a society oath that you need to swear that yes, you will be one and all that blah blah blah. I'm just saying. I don't know. So because it's so unfortunate and shocking to see that anyone who gets there as a rep or senator, automatically they start speaking from both sides of their mouth. Abaribe is something that, although that last time he came out trying to defend that we didn't say this, we didn't say that, that's when I knew that Abaribe is gone. He's gone. They did not cash him, they don't take him go. But nevertheless, let's continue to unite and let's speak in one voice. The spirit and the continuous fighting within ourselves is something that we all need to stop. Don't just on this platform. All Nigerians listening to me today, I don't know where our voices can go. We should stop fighting ourselves rather than to focus on these people that have been recycling themselves, impoverishing Nigerians since Nigeria was created. I appreciate you all, my people. Now, God bless you. Now, I appreciate every one of you that came into the panel. Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Mr. Jonathan, Madam Patricia. Thank you very much, Madam Rita. Thank you, Black Panther, Mr. Jonathan, mashallah. Thank you very much, Abdul Malik. Thank you, Abdul Nation. Give us some mandates, Prince Collins, and many, many more. Even as we talk, the panel is still full. As we talk, we don't close, the panel is still full. That's how you will know that Nigerians have so much interest how Nigeria can be better. It doesn't mean some people go silent that they don't care. They care. It's just that sometimes they get tired. Say, God, what are we going to do? So I'm happy that, we are revitalizing our energy again towards the 2027. It don't reach ground of 2027. By this time, 2027, we're already having the new president. Election will be taking place. Then wait for May to be sworn in. So yeah, God, I just hope it happens though. Well, it's gonna be a big fight, a mountain to climb. When I was starting to see all magic thing, from APC people just now. No, I'm not worried. Let me just see APC people. And I'll soon start to see magic thing. Different kind of people that will not start going to Arise channel, different interview, trying to capture the gullible Nigerians, listeners, and all that. We'll also say. So our
when they frustrate, go one side, go they completely go.
Exactly. So that's why when they finish without their interview, we carry the video here, come and break it down so that the same Nigerians who listen to them will understand that they are deceitful. So that's our job here.
Omokri don't start to attack. Omokri.
Of course, they will start. That's what I'm saying. I say very soon, you people will be seeing a lot from these people. So we shouldn't relent. A lot will happen. And God will bless you, my people. Today, I want to thank Stephanie Ojek. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you. Then I got somebody who joined the membership, but I can't pronounce your name. Can somebody pronounce this name for me on the panel, Beck? I can't pronounce this name. I need to thank you. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Oh. Isn't that? Timothy might be the end for them, Abi. Yeah. Timothy. Okay, I'll just rather call you Timothy, I guess.
Iwagu Timothy.
Okay, Iwagu Timothy. Thank you so much for becoming a member on our platform. I'm very, very grateful. God bless you, sir. Okay. My people on the comment section and those of you that call into the show, Mother Deborah, Mr. Joseph OG, Simon, and many, many more. My mother for Mommy Diaspora. Thank you very much, Mommy. I appreciate you always. Thanks for all that you do for us here every day. My brother Abo Azi, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thanks for all that you do. Mother Peggy Modi, thank you very much, man. God bless you. Mother Eugenia, thank you very much, my Mother Stella Masavedo, Michael Ognemaro in the building. Thank you very much, my wonderful people. Mr. Johnson Emmanuel, thank you. Now God bless you now. Then we have Anthony Ola. Thank you, Love Manduka. Thank you, everyone right there. Akokata and many, many more. Wisdom Lock, I can see as well. Okay. Fingers crossed. I'm seeing you guys again tomorrow. Fingers crossed by 7 p.m. I guess the protest is over. There's no day 3, right? I don't know. But in case there's any, I will be here 7 a.m. like we'll be doing this yesterday. But I'm not sure. I think they are done now. I would have loved, the whole thing to continue like we did in NSAS. Remember, the name was NSAS. But after we done enter, it's our coach change out to different thing. We are ending criminality, we are ending corruption, we are ending. So this is not Greek finish again. And that's why for me this one be made for get sense to know say Nigerians are suffering. We need a good leadership. But nevertheless, pre-recorded video will be available for you if we have the time tomorrow. If not, by God's grace, our normal time, 7 p.m. I'll see you guys. Good night, my people, and bye for now.
People that's right, this is a big man song. I hear you raggedy. This is the big man dance. The lady Russia, small. Mama,